Dungeons and
Last
Dragons.
time on Dungeons and Dragons, you guys got interrupted by what's his name, Corvaster, and he's like, "Hey, I actually have more direction for you rather than some aimless bullshit." So he tasked you guys with exploring this area of the country called the Dark Sword Uplands, looking for some sort of locus of power. Using specific on where it was because he didn't know, but you guys were tasked with looking for it. If y'all remember, you guys went up and found an old ancient battlefield that was threatening to rewind in time. And there was an old wizard that you guys antagonized, but eventually helped. There was a old man by a lake with a sea monster in the lake, and you guys were going to kick its ass, and then you realized it had babies, and it was protecting its babies, and you said not to kick its ass. And also Ultra was there. Then you guys went through the orc encampment, and you did what you guys do to orcs.
Exterminate.
Fuck orcs.
I'm glad that racism.exe has not gotten any
He's updated to the latest firmware.
Yeah. Hasn't had any become obsolete in the last 8 weeks. It's been 8 weeks since we last played.
I think I'm gonna play an orc for my next character.
It's the complete opposite. Like if I went from text to then playing an elf.
It's in Pathfinder, orc is a totally normal race to be.
Mm-hmm.
Especially half orc, but yeah. Orcs are good. Orcs are real good. But yeah, so I believe your quest next.
There was the abandoned church, the town, and then the mine.
Yeah, it's the mine, the abandoned town, this little thingy here, and then the church. I believe you guys are going to the town next.
I don't remember. Was there anything in that tower over there? Or
no.
We went to the watchtower first, right? To kind of scout everything out?
Yeah, you got some information, yeah. You saw that the town looked weird, like it didn't look like there was anyone left in the town.
Oh, but also, Corvaster, told us that there was nothing there. Like, none of the magical energy source was there. Or some shit.
Yeah, I think he pointed out areas of magic, and there wasn't an aura of magic there. So, I think he said there's something in the town? He should have.
Yeah. I think it was just like the tower that there wasn't anything.
Yeah. Which is Corvaster saying, hey, Titus made this map and threw that in because it looked dead over there, and didn't think about the consequences until we actually made the map. There's a sign
What about this house over here? Is this house something? Huh?
Yeah, that's one of the things.
Okay.
Yeah, that's literally the only thing. There's a sign on it that says no magic here.
That sounds pretty sus.
What about this? Does a river disappear here? Is it phasing in and out of existence?
It's just behind the
mountain.
It's just behind the mountains there.
It's not an ethereal river?
No.
What about this? What's this thing? Is that like a big platform in the middle of the mountains?
It's a big sundial on the ground up there, actually.
I did miss this.
Alright.
God.
Also, now that it's live, what do you guys think of the nameplates?
It looks pretty big.
Is mine lighting up? Oh, I guess it is.
It is.
They all are.
Oh, sick. That's really cool.
Test. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I figure a little easier for any new persons wandering in here to see who the fuck is who here.
New people in current year.
Yeah.
Impossible.
Good production value.
Fringe.
I hope you guys like the music.
I actually saw it from some other tabletop stream and stole it.
Nice.
I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Because usually it's people use cameras. People use cameras, and I'm like, I don't.
Oh,
we don't,
God,
we don't,
yeah,
do, we
hell
don't
no.
do that here.
No.
So this is, the camless production.
There's music.
Very quiet. I
It's
turned mine
way
up a little
louder
bit.
in this module than Pathfinder for me. I had to turn my
Because your
volume up a
global
little bit.
volume settings don't persist. So make sure you go to the global volume controls and adjust the volume so you can hear it.
Oh, it is very quiet.
I think it's just this song, because my volume's at like the same it is for Pathfinder.
Yep.
I think it's just a quiet song.
I can start over. I think it's loud at the beginning.
That's a little better.
Main theme. Oh boy.
Yeah.
It's very
Thought it was a good fit to get into the mood. Alright, so
All right. So yes, we were going
heading to the town.
God. I want to say something that I know Titus is gonna hate.
What's up?
I want to say it's okay. Fuck it. Is this the new Thruxton Thrussie?
All right, well, see you guys next week. That's D&D for the.
Hey, maybe they
Oh,
connect.
we probably did short rest after the orc encounter, right? Right.
Yeah,
I mean,
short rest.
You guys are pretty messed up. I don't know if you guys want to long rest.
I'm sorry. What's the Thrussies stand for?
Don't worry about it.
Thruxton
Okay.
pussy.
Yes.
I know. I just thought maybe there's a lot of new ussies that actually mean things that
New
have nothing
ussies.
to do with sounding like it.
New ussies.
So I just wanted to make sure
The Aussie horizons have been broadening daily.
because there
New
is
ussies
a
dropped.
lot.
No.
Yeah, there's a lot of new ussies dropping these days.
Getting back on topic. How are people looking? Because I think I could keep going, but if we need to long rest, then
Let's see here.
I just need to.
I just need to refresh
short
my
rest.
spells, but I'm good.
A short rest and like a healing surge, maybe or two.
Here, I'll take you guys back to.
Like, I didn't
this
use any
map.
healing surges. Like I'm just a little low on HP.
I'm good with a short rest.
all right.
I could get by.
And then
I've used like 2 dailies and they're not even my good ones.
And Kazmeac's a little
Like I
bonk.
said, I just need a healing surge or two, and I'll be good.
Yeah, this is 4th edition though.
yeah.
And we have like a million healing surge or whatever it is.
Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna click the short rest button then. I'll see.
There's a part of this song that makes it sound like your ears ringing. It's over now. But it was there. It was there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I have 3 healing infusions. So whoever would like some, feel free to take some.
Do you
Healing
need
surge
any?
plus 11.
Do you need any surge donations?
I can use my healing surges for now.
Okay.
This has been so long. Do any of you have any sort of special senses or anything like that? Any detection abilities beyond just perception?
I
No.
mean, no.
I think so.
Okay.
I
And
have
it is more of a
special eyes,
Pathfinder thing, but I couldn't remember if I give you guys anything here.
like dark vision or whatever.
Yeah, but, I mean, Pathfinder there's a million ways to get like life sense and scent and
We
these
all
other
have dark
things.
vision here, so now that you get your eyes upgraded.
Does everyone have dark vision?
No, I have a low light.
I don't know what Rayne has.
So who
I-
took
I-
who took a heal?
I assume that Shadar Kai,
Have dark vision.
they have low light.
I mean, I think we also technically only have low light. The dwarves.
I think dwarves have. No, they have low light. Wait, is dark vision a thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's very rare though.
Yeah, it's
Drow, Dwerger, Kobolds, Shades, and Sverfnablin. So unless you're an actual like.
Low light is
Excuse-
basically dark vision in this compared to
It's
all the
true.
other systems.
Fucking excuse you, sir. I'm sorry.
So Kazmeac took a heal, and who else took a heal?
I didn't. I would have needed like 2 anyway. So
You took 2?
no, I didn't take any. I wouldn't have needed them. Like
Oh, okay.
it wouldn't. I still would have had to use 2 surges to.
I
max.
used
Hey,
my own surge.
Don't
too.
forget about that item I put in your guys' loot list.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Oh yeah.
pretty good item.
Stealth item though, so the dwarves are out.
I have my head. Gadgeteer's goggles. Oh, yeah, I'm not getting rid of those.
That's your roll on that 20 on a stealth check once, so I might want to take that
That's true.
just for the
That's
fun
true.
of it.
You trickster, you.
The problem is, it's contending with my helmet, so I'm not actually going to take it.
Your void helmet?
Correct. Which I need to upgrade at some point. I think
You do.
there is a higher level version of it.
If you like crit on stealth and you have really high stealth, does it make a difference, or is crit on stealth just?
Skill checks in 4th edition can't succeed a crit fail. A 20 is just a 20 plus your modifier.
Okay, so it would
There's
still
no
be good on
special
like Rayne.
Yeah, what is Rayne's stealth? First stealth is 15.
This is a head slot.
Yes.
I have the Philosopher's Crown still.
Which
I mean, it's not much. That was my sloppy seconds that I gave to you.
I have the slappy seconds.
Sloppy
of everyone.
seconds.
I'm the one that gets everyone slappy seconds.
The hand me downs.
It's
Not
because
just sloppy
Rayne came
seconds,
in
but sloppy
late
top.
and is like still, for some reason, trying to do penance for coming in late, like 12 levels ago.
Mm-hmm.
I am a cat.
You are not a cat.
There's too many cats. I can't tell which cat is which.
The shrieking one is mine.
I don't know where mine went, so they're probably fine.
I was gonna say something. Should I take this? Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Sure.
Hello, Mr. Kitty.
Yeah.
Have you come back to get like 2 pets and then to meow and run off again?
Where the hell is it?
It's on the loot list.
I don't see it.
Are
Please help.
you looking? It's under equipment. It's got Trickster's Mask. Are you in the Powers tab, not the Inventory tab?
Yep.
Okay. Do you find it?
Yep.
Okay. Remember to delete it off the party loot once you put it on your character sheet. Because it is not automatically delete.
It's starting to sound like MIDI actually.
Does Shadow really want that tuna?
Uh-huh. Can I leave the Philosopher's Crown in the party loot? Because I'm throwing it back in there.
Yes. Well, if there's already Philosopher's Crown in the party loot, so you can just delete it off your character sheet.
Yeah, I did that. That's what I meant. I noticed the Philosopher's Crown was in party loot, so I didn't want to delete it from there because I'm going to throw it back in.
There you go. Now Rayne's wearing a masquerade mask.
It's equipped, right? Yeah.
We have to look like ridiculous with all these items that are just kind of all over the place in this system.
Daily, I can do a stealth or thievery check as if I had rolled a natural 20. And I get advantage on all of my stealth and thievery checks?
Yep.
I see. Alright. I'll try to remember that.
Extra sneaky.
I'm going back to being muted forever again.
Meow.
Let Shadow play.
No, Shadow's going to assault Ultra's grandmother.
He wants tuna, dude. Hold on. I might have to take Harley out and, like, shit.
So the NPCs are going to be checking out the perimeter of town. You guys investigate the heart of the town.
Mm-hmm.
Smile.
Yeah, sure.
Sounds about right.
So, get to town.
Hello, town.
Hello, town.
That's
How
a
big is
nice
town?
town.
You arrive at the outskirts of New Thruxton, make your way to the center of town, but the story's the same the entire way. Devastation, signs of violence, blood, but you see no corpses. Looks like there was a raid here. You'd hardly call it a battle. Doesn't look like there was much resistance. Just a whole lot of violence. The faint smell of burnt wood still lingers on the air.
I bet it was those damn orcs.
It's definitely possible.
If you remember last time, you found a note on the orc that mentioned that basically the orcs and the drow had raided the city together.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
And also that it had some sort of mention to killing death.
Killing
Nope.
death.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that's
And Rayne got pissy.
fucked up.
I bet.
All right. Well,
Should we check for survivors? Or possibly enemies that might be hiding?
I mean that's why we're here, right? But also to find this magical nexus thingy, whatever.
Okay.
I should take the lead.
I'd like to perceive as we go. Is that a blind roll?
There is no such thing as blind rolls in this.
I know.
Well, there's
Correct.
passive.
Yeah, I'm just, you know. Shields raised,
Interesting.
looking around.
All right.
The peak in this thing's well.
So well.
Well, in that case,
Does anyone else want to roll perception? I'm dying.
Or...
I'm back. What happened?
You guys are investigating this town that got fucked.
What?
we're rolling
Town got
perception.
fucked.
Oh. I have to find the button.
Kazmeac is busy. You guys don't work as well as they used to.
Did I hit the wrong button?
No, you hit the right
No.
button. Beldwyn also distracted. Beldwyn and Kazmeac currently playing chopsticks on their fingers. No one else is looking.
Cat's Cradle.
Can I do
Okay.
arcane to start looking for arcane stuff?
Hold on, I'm dying.
Please stop that. Oh, die.
No. We get 20 minutes into our first session 8 weeks and I just fucking kill myself.
Please don't.
That's against TOS.
Sure, think of the stream while you're dying.
Yeah.
It's not
It's very
suicide.
rude.
I just happened to choke on a dick.
You said something about killing yourself, though.
That's also TOS.
Yeah,
What,
now the-
choking on a dick?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty sure sucking cock on Twitch is not allowed.
Oh, I don't have video turned on.
What if,
Yeah, even
what if it's
so.
just noises? Just it's ASMR?
Yeah. Gluck gluck. Rayne, you notice that there is something hiding behind one of these houses. You thought you heard something kind of large move.
Which house? The left one?
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
Love
Bless you.
Bless you. Alright.
I
It's-
tell them.
You point in the direction. Okay.
Over there. Where you can totally see my thing show up on this map.
What is over there?
Something moved.
Oh,
Something kind of big. Quotation marks.
You guys being stealthy at all when you move up?
No.
Yeah, I'm not stealthing.
Clang.
Do I use my... well, I didn't use my shared lore yet, but this doesn't... I mean... I don't think
It's probably
I don't think
too
it's gonna
late,
do much.
and Axios isn't here.
Well, I mean, I can use yours still decent.
Oh, is my stealth good? I don't know.
Not as good as Axios, but it's like better than all of ours.
You're like wizard dex based, I think.
Mine's 15. Oh my god. I'm just
Alright.
waiting for Titus to say stop moving.
We'll stop there.
Yep.
Hello, gamers.
Oh shit.
What the fuck?
It tries to murder you.
Is that one of those Loth Drell things?
Why does
Is
it
it a
have an
dryer?
eyeball in its ass
Yeah.
sack?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, is
It
a
has
dr-
eyeballs along the side of its body as well, and on its.
Also, its hair is made of spider web.
We get a close up of that?
Zoom in.
God,
Enhance.
what the fuck is that?
Enhance.
It's just a really fucked up Drider, man.
Ooh, that's pretty sick.
It's not a Drider. Drider would have like a humanoid torso.
Oh,
Yeah, I
she
said it
got
was fucked up.
You got some dinner there, too.
Neat. Actually, not very neat.
It reminds me of like a Zergling or something. Not a Zergling, but like a Zerg.
How do I...
Are we allowed to do a check on it now? Before we initiative it?
No, I think it's fair. I think it.
Fine and for it's just Pathfinder where it's an action.
There's only
I
one
know.
of them, don't worry.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Monka.
I never know when we're allowed to do it, if it has to be...
You can always just press the button now, and then when it's time, Titus can tell you. You already have your roll.
I don't know what it is, though. I don't know if it's nature or religion or...
I'm gonna
I
guess
just will tell
religion
us when he's
arcana.
ready.
It is religion or arcana.
Yeah. Ain't nothing natural about this thing.
Ain't nothing but a heart. What?
Yep, now the music's too
Roll.
loud, because I turned it up for the other song. Madge.
It's a weird spider thing.
Dangers of the swamp. Are we in a swamp? Monka Kika?
That's just the name of the song.
I know. God.
Oh, no, Beldwyn. Oh, and
No,
Kazmeac.
no me.
Alright, this is what appears to be some sort of demonic spider creature, some sort of massive spider infused with demonic energy. One might consider it a horrific fusion of the drow and the orc's power. It's got claws and a big mouth, and probably some demon powers.
Yeah, maybe you know, one of those beams that killed Fratly coming out of that eye or something.
So it's not something I've actually seen before. It is a
No.
new monstrosity, but I just have kind of an idea.
Is there... I'm
Not
trying to
great.
get this
It has an aura.
properly.
Jesus Christ. It's so bright.
Yeah. Will this work better? That's a little more tolerable. Alright.
It's also a little easier to see the edges of it.
I mean, technically, because this is for the edges of it are...
Yeah, that's fine. We can still see if it's over us. It's there, right?
Like-
you can... Oh, it's one
No,
more, okay.
see, yeah, that's the problem with these auras. It's hard to tell the edge because it's different based on the system.
Just the
Yeah.
corners, really.
Because 4E's only like square, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
4E said that circles are cringe.
Can you make the aura square?
No, you know what? Foundry doesn't support that.
Why no square aura? What?
No, like round drawing and no square auras.
Can you
Make
put
up your mind.
the square faintly on the board?
Unless there is... No. Because this is technically light, so it's emitted as a radius. It's 3 squares. So if you're within 3 squares, you're in this aura. But, Beldwyn, you're first.
But I don't see squares. Oh, they're
Alright,
so dim.
Did we learn any
I
immunities
should-
or resistances?
The grid actually isn't on, I don't think.
Fire, and then it has the demonic power to change up other resistances. Here, I can make the grid more... Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
What do, Fratly?
So this
Alright.
entire square counts.
Yep.
Gonna target it,
But not
cast a
this
spell
one.
at it. It's a new spell, Hex of Woe.
Whoa.
Oh my
That's
god, that
right.
was so confusing.
40-10, blah, blah, blah. Actually, you know what? I totally forgot. Am I even within range?
It is range
Yeah,
12.
I'm good.
Alright. Give me that attack roll.
There's a 41 for you.
You know, that is a hit. You rolled a 19. Which I
And
believe
there's
actually
damage.
crits?
I don't...
Does your thing crit? Does your thing have high crit? No.
No, not the new not the new tome that I have.
No.
Let me
Okay.
double check though.
I think your old tome only crit on
Yeah, it had to be lightning damage.
on lightning. This one doesn't have that. It just has the bullshit on it. Okay, cool. So
And now it is vulnerable to 5 all damage.
so that's cold and necrotic damage.
Yes.
'Cause I'm sure it's immune to one of those. Or resistant to those.
Didn't he just say that it wasn't?
It's resistant to fire, then it has the demon's variable resistance, which means you can change its resistance based on what damage you guys are doing. It's gonna choose cold. Now it resists cold.
Does that
Instead of
take
fire
effect
or as well as fire?
before?
No, fire and cold now.
But he still takes full damage though, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And especially because that's
now
a
cold.
mixed damage type.
And then that's my turn.
Oh, and it's save ends. Okay. Rayne.
Time to die. Please mark it.
It has been oathed. Okay.
What did it do?
When you walk up to it,
Well, Crom's already in the aura, right?
correct.
Unless it's only on entering.
Start of turn.
It shifts there.
I'm trying to charge it, so what happens with that?
It's a reaction to an enemy moving into an adjacent square, so I guess it happens after your action resolves.
Okay.
So was that a move action? Oh, you're charging it with Radiant
Yeah.
Rush.
Yep.
Okay. Remember when you hit attack, change the number of d20s to roll to 2 at the top. Hit. Okay. It chooses Radiant as its third resistance.
It gets 3.
Think so. Oh, no. I see how it works. It changes to Radiant.
From cold to radiant, right?
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
Just make write this down. What?
bet you're feeling all fancy with your damage types and all that.
Shield is a damage type.
What?
Shield is a damage type.
Yeah,
physical,
Shield has
but yes.
no damage type, which is physical damage.
But yes.
Did you mark it as dazed?
No. So now I'm going to daze it, and it cannot shift away from you now.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say, if I hit it, it shouldn't be able to shift.
Oh, actually, hold on.
Or is it?
How
able to shift
does
'cause it's an extra
that work?
action? Because dazing only makes it only able to take one action on its turn, right?
It's variable resistance. Okay. So it's a free action. Cool. Daisy means you can only take. Yeah, there you go. That's what Daisy does. Okay, are you done?
Yeah.
Hello, it's me. To the end of my next turn. Cool. So I'm dazed for this turn. Cool. It blasts a flaming web at you guys.
Bachi?
That's a cone. Cones are cringe.
That's, I mean, technically a cone, but, pretty fucked
I
up
want-
looking cone.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Looks like a calzone.
Nope, that's not what I want.
Love calzones.
Or a steak from Minecraft.
There we go.
4.9 squares?
Don't worry about it. The effect is whatever.
Mhm.
Rayne, 31 versus Reflex.
Nope.
Kazmeac, 38 versus Reflex. Klyto,
Yeah.
32 versus Reflex. Kazmeac, 36 versus Reflex. Whatever.
Oh, that's a very hit.
Did I hit everyone?
Nope.
That's a miss.
I hit the dwarves.
Yep.
A reflex, go figure.
This is fire damage. You both are slowed and take ongoing 10 fire damage. Save-ins both.
I have a resistance 2 against the next damage instance because I used my second healing surge of the day, so I'm
Don't
gonna heal
think
myself by
I'm
2.
at fire resist. So how much was that?
20 damage already did to you.
Okay, and then ongoing 10.
Ongoing 10 and slowed. Okay, and it's turn end. It's no longer dazed.
Is that the same effect?
Yeah, save-ins both. It's no longer dazed, and does it save against Fratly's thing? It does. It's no longer vulnerable to all damage.
Whoops, sorry.
Okay. Klyto.
Okay.
Why are there still 2 of them?
Because it acts twice.
Okay, I was making sure there wasn't another one.
The other one was just, I couldn't figure out a way to add something to the initiative without doing that, so there's just an invisible one sitting in the corner.
I
It doesn't
see.
get a play.
But it
Yeah,
has
the second
something on it.
And the target takes -2 penalty to attack rolls and defenses, and Kazmeac gets +3 power bonus to attack rolls and all defenses.
Is this a new thing?
Yeah, I've had this for a minute.
He's had this for a while.
I got it level 17.
Yeah, 2 or 3 sessions. Hello, Mr. Kitty.
I don't have my effects listed yet.
Well, it is variable, so if you're adding that, I don't
Is
know
it
if
your
you
turn?
can do
Oh, okay, I see that.
that. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Kazmeac.
Alright, can I attack it from this square?
Yes, but it'll cover from the wall.
Well, I mean, I don't think I can get really anywhere else, so it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna
Feels dwarf man.
bonk it around the corner. Also, I take, what was it, 10 ongoing fire?
10 ongoing fire.
So I will take the 10 damage, and then I will try and bonk it around the wall. we the good old time.
You know, the cover doesn't matter.
Hmm.
That's a hit.
Mhm.
It is received blockage.
Good. It is now marked. And then the fire and slow is safe ends, right?
Uh-huh.
So press.
Kazmeac.
Slow is 2 squares, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Feels Kazmeac.
I'm
Does
gonna
feel
move
Kazmeac.
here. I'm going to Word of Healing Assault on Kazmeac and Rayne.
Oh, basic attack is a free action.
Yeah,
Well,
and with +6 damage.
Oh, so both you get to do melee basic attack. Hit.
is that with the cover?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Which macro isn't working? Why is it
Off, do you want to roll?
Oh, I always forget this, Titus, but
Okay.
I have a +2 feet damage to arcane attacks when an enemy is next to the ally. So that attack should get a +2 that I did.
The damage roll?
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Just Rayne rolling in here. Fucking 53 damage.
About
Are
time
you-
to crit.
About time on my second attack roll of the night.
Yep. This character is a crit machine.
Not critting every attack, disgusting.
Yeah. What's wrong
Oh,
with me?
this is not with the +6 from.
Add 6 to it.
No, it's just for my attack.
Alright, is it your turn?
Yeah, Blessing of the Forge.
Take another 5 actually. Marked Scourge. I forgot. You are
Okay.
marked. I hit you.
Yeah, Blessing of the
Hello,
Forge
it's-
on Klyto, and then I'm gonna roll my saving throw.
Hello, it's me. Make a claw attack against Kazmeac and Rayne. Rayne. 34 against AC. Sorry, 35 against AC.
No.
Kazmeac, 31 against AC.
Miss.
Huh.
Hmm, 37, 30, 33, and 35, sir.
Beldwyn.
I'm going to move and trusty magic missile.
Yeah, don't miss.
Can't go wrong with that.
Okay, I've been pinged.
Don't miss. Can you imagine missing a magic missile?
Bad.
It'll happen one day.
Is it still a miss if it gets counterspelled, like midair?
Is
Yeah, all it
anybody
takes is a
planning
level
on
1 wizard to
buffing the
cast
shit
shield.
out of me at some point?
Maybe some point. I don't know. I think I'm gonna give some saves next round.
Because I'm trying to figure out if I should use the big meaty shit right now.
Me.
It's not a terrible idea.
Go for it. Ooh, lethal intercession.
Did you
More
heal
like
from
meaty.
your
Hit.
healing assault, by the way, Kazmeac?
I did not.
You get healed with that,
How
too.
much was that? What's that?
Like a surge plus like 2d10 or something, so probably full.
Yeah, I'm back to full then. Actually, but it does matter how much I get healed because I forgot about this until now. I have. Is it?
Oh,
Nice.
hey, look at that.
Stone Band? No, it's not the stone.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's surge plus 2d10.
Here, I have this thing, so if
Not
it
resistant
goes...
to cold anymore because I hit you with a radiant, bitch.
That is true.
So it's surge plus 2d10.
Yeah.
My surge value is 39, so
Your turn, Alter?
Yep.
Oh, and another d6 from Close the Healer.
Hello, it's Spider-Chan.
3 more.
so
Spider-Chan tries that thing again.
I think it's
Rayne.
built into my macro, but it's too far up the chat now.
Rayne, 38 against AC.
God damn it.
And Kazmeac, 34 against AC.
I'm going to shield edge block that. Makes it a miss.
There goes my defense buff.
And
First,
made something miss.
let me figure
Okay.
out how much.
So you take that damage, Alter, and you have a -1 penalty to your AC.
Wow. Double fuck.
You're down 2
Yeah.
AC now.
Your AC is now only 35.
Is that a save ends or a persist?
Until the end of the encounter,
Okay.
and it is cumulative every time I hit you.
I figured.
Klyto.
Okay.
Hang on. I need to roll my shield edge block still, sorry. Because it is an attack also.
No, okay. Hit.
89 versus... Wow.
You have action points left?
I don't know.
Did we get action points?
Yeah, I think you got them after the last.
After the orc camp?
Yeah.
Okay.
One milestone, yeah. Okay, so I'm going. So Kazmeac touched me and gave me AC, so I'm going to touch him back and let him heal, or not heal, save. We're just sitting there patting each other on the shoulder in the middle of the combat.
Fail you.
Nice.
And then I'm going to. What's the range here? Rudic resistance. The damage type is acid, and the resistance is fire.
I mean, miss.
Okay. Well, the resistance is fire. So Kazmeac and Rayne get resistance 10 fire until they have a max turn. Missed my turn.
Kazmeac.
I take 10 fire damage, but I have resist 10 fire, so nothing happens.
That's pretty neat.
And you're already next to the boss, so slow doesn't matter.
Yep, that's true.
You're
as
exactly
well.
where you want to be.
Oh,
Well-
and Alter, when I hit you in my aura, you lose all your resistances. Thumbs up.
I I wish I was one square up, but you know we can't have it all. So I guess I'm hitting you around a corner
You can
again.
go like
Yeah.
behind Rayne, and like, cause it's diagonals, right? So you can go like there and then there.
Yeah,
Yep,
but that
you do
broke
that.
attack.
It does.
Yeah, I'm still.
Are you scared of me?
I have a healthy respect for giant spider demon things.
As one should.
Hit.
Whoops. Oh yeah. If it's no more than one size larger than you, if it's pushed, well, yeah.
It is 2 sizes larger than you, you fucking dwarf.
Yep. I'm gonna shoot my sides and end my turn.
Kazmeac?
Well, I'm not slow now. I can actually get to the boss. That's pretty good.
Still slow and still on fire.
Fuels. Kazmeac, man.
Yep.
I'm gonna skirt myself up there and a rune of mending rain. for destruction bonus and to top her off, so gets the AC back. And then the Call of Iron. Oh, get it. Targeting's a thing. Call of Iron. 37.
Yeah.
$34 damage and extra weapon damage.
Yeah, I'm bloodied.
Well,
Oh no.
You may continue your turn.
Oh.
that was my turn. That was an action, a move, and a minor.
Hello. Kazmeac.
Yeah.
I'm going to bite you.
Okay.
Has 2 actions?
It has 2 turns each turn.
Oh shit, I just realized that.
Yes.
39 against AC.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Don't think there's anything you can do about that one.
Mm-hmm.
16 damage, which I'm doing to you here, bonk. And you're poisoned for ongoing 10 poison damage. Did you take the damage? Oh, do you have temps?
I do have temps. I got overhealed, and because of my belt, that becomes temps.
You're now on poison as well.
Cool.
Now we're on action point and claw. You and Kazmeac. Kazmeac, 28 against AC. Kazmeac, 27 against AC. Anyway, Beldwyn.
I would like to use my strike backs.
Oh, fuck you.
Hit reaction and hit you back.
Don't do it.
When he's hitting him back, I'm gonna send a magic missile like right up his knuckles, and it's gonna ping him for some more damage.
Wow.
I assume
22
a
damage.
43
Yes.
is a hit, so...
Buggers have
14
knuckles.
damage.
Oh, actually, I forgot, but, here's another 6 damage for Call of Iron. And
Oh,
another
this time,
5
bitch.
damage for Marked Scourge, sorry.
Jesus.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm not gonna move, so that's my turn.
Rayne.
So I get to do an extra weapon damage for my attack if it hits.
Yeah, +1, +4, and extra weapon damage. For me, at least.
I have the +4.
Hit.
Can I put 1 W in the situational bonus or what?
Just put like a D12.
Oh.
Also, healed you as well.
Yeah, I used the healing surge. See?
Oh, I see, okay.
Alright, is it your turn?
Yeah, I don't have any bonus. I don't have any minor action things left.
You do have an action point.
Do I? I don't remember.
We got a new one for this encounter, so...
Wait, does this count for another attack? It's only 1 attack, right?
What? You
No,
get another
you-
standard action.
No,
The
I
call-
meant the...
No,
the
Call of
Call
Iron
of
is
Iron
every
is
every
until
attack.
the end of the next turn,
Oh.
every attack.
Every attack?
Yes, every
Yes.
like weapon attack.
Oh, well then maybe I will use an action point.
You wanna also teleport?
Can I teleport flank? Like that?
Sure.
And
You're still
not
adjacent.
teleport them away?
Yeah.
Okay. So that gives me combat advantage?
Wait, hold on. How does...
Oh my god, that's terrible.
That is a miss. Does that include the +2
One
combat
and a
advantage?
two.
Yeah, it sure does. Yeah.
And the +1 from destruction.
Fucking battle them out.
I don't think I had a +1 to my attack modifier, no.
Okay, 29 is still a miss.
I figured.
Is it? Okay, because you moved there. It shifts there.
I will. Oh no, I used the thing. Never mind. You cool?
Wait a minute, isn't it not allowed to do that? Because of my feet?
I think
Oh,
it
fuck,
can,
what does
but
your
it
feet
like
say?
doesn't take more damage from you or something.
Oh,
No,
when you have
she has
combat
a
advantage
fucking- oh,
against
sorry.
your Oath of Enmity target and hit it with an Avenger power, your target cannot shift away from you until the end of your next turn, and I hit it with the first attack.
But that was,
you didn't have
before,
combat
that was
advantage.
before you had
advantage
combat
at that point.
Huh?
And that you didn't have combat advantage when you hit me before.
Really? It needs to be both at the same time?
Isn't that what the feat says?
When you hit
Yeah,
with
I
combat
guess I
advantage.
just got confused by the amount of shit that was shoved into that sentence.
When you have combat advantage against your Oath of Enmity target. Yeah, you have not hit me when I've hit Oath.
You
and
only have
combat
one of the
advantage,
two
so-
stipulations.
I'm over here, Skitter.
Mm-hmm.
Fucker.
Is that your turn, Alter?
Does that count as moving away from me willingly?
Of course it does. It's
Oh my god, I've been forgetting to press. I have to say this because I've been forgetting to press. I've been
Your
forgetting
extra
to
6
press.
damage.
Yeah,
the button.
yeah, I'm forgetting to press the button.
Oh, it's resisting radiant damage, so it does nothing. Oh wait, can that do necrotic?
It does both.
My ass.
See?
Well, that's radiant, but yeah.
What? Why is it? I thought it did both.
I think that's programmed as radiant, but I think the feat says radiant.
Radiant and
it's
necrotic.
and necrotic damage. Ew.
Yeah.
Let me fix that real quick then. It does radiant and necrotic. Go ahead and use the power again.
I knew I was forgetting something. God damn it! I knew it.
And damage. There you go.
There you go.
Cool. All right,
God
it's up here. Hello. I'm gonna bite you, acceptable, and Kazmeac can't stop me.
You can
could
bite
if I
from
had a
there?
react-
Okay, I missed. Action point. I missed. Okay, third attack hit. Probably 36.
Is that
All
taking into
dwarf too
account
fast
the
for you?
-2 from
Sorry. No, 34.
34 hits.
Okay.
Oh, God damn it.
All right, that, and you have a -1 penalty to your AC, cumulative. Rest of the encounter. As I rend your armor, bitch.
I worked hard
Get
on this
rendered.
armor.
Klyto.
Can I shoot it from here?
I don't know, what's your range?
Well, I can definitely hit it in range. But is the building in the way?
Yeah. It'll
Is
have
it-
flight cover.
Cover?
Yes, and got like +1 to its AC.
What's okay?
You could also just move. Oh, you get more damage if you don't move, right?
Yes, I can use another daily item or only one per encounter.
It's the number of you have limited based on how many uses per day.
Okay,
It's not per encounter.
I'm going to ignore cover.
Fair enough.
And I'm going to attack it with Bond of Transference. Attack. Start 5 hit.
Yes.
Okay, and that's got 3 bonus damage.
Plus
And
an extra weapon attack.
oh, I did not add that. So what is my weapon attack? 2d8.
No. This is not a weapon. This is not a weapon attack.
No, it's
This is not a weapon attack.
It's an implement. You're right.
Right. Yes. Okay, and then Kazmeac. So one of Kazmeac's saves effects gets applied to the spider.
I assume the slow gets moved.
It's up to Kazmeac.
Isn't
Move
it?
the
Aren't they
slope.
both though? Would it not take both?
And
And
one
one-
such effect on an ally, and the her gains the same effect.
Alright.
So
Yeah,
you were no longer on fire and slowed. You were just on poison.
Okay, and then
I
I'm
think
going to
Dwarves
douse.
are good against the poison.
I'm going to douse him with a curative mixture as well, and let him roll another save. And I guess he gets 10 hit points as well. Surge plus 11.
Sure, why not? That will overwrite my current temps, but that works.
Feels Crom Man.
Oh, what? 40 temporary hit points is probably better than what you currently have.
Yeah, jeez.
Well, no, it's just the highest.
It is actually 50 temporary hit points. Because my
That's a
surge
whole
value is
Beldwyn.
39 plus 11. I failed the save.
You still
against
get the hit points.
Yeah, okay.
You have a +5 and you failed.
Correct.
Feels Dwarf Man.
And then I'm going to move there. There.
Crom.
Alright. I will take 10 poison damage because I did not save.
Correct.
But that doesn't matter because I still have temps. And then I'm going to charge this thing.
Fair enough.
Because I can.
Suplex it like a man.
I mean, I'm just gonna bash one of its shins. It has a lot of them.
That's fairly manly too.
Try
It
to
has
bring
a
it down to my
large
eye
number
level.
of shins. More legs means more shins. You just give him Crom an advantage hit. Monked.
Here. Some extra
Okay.
rolls, don't worry about.
Minus 18, sure, sounds good. Is that your turn?
No, I will action point,
Okay.
and then I will mountain breaking blow it.
Miss.
I kind of want to hero point. I'm gonna hero point that.
Okay.
It feels so bad to mess with that.
That is a hit.
There you go.
Then you're gonna add like 8 more dice to my damage?
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
It's not a
Kazmeac.
charge.
Man, I missed having a toilet in my bedroom.
What?
I said I missed having a toilet in my bedroom.
You had a toilet in your bedroom?
Yeah, a master bath.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like
Yes,
just like
my turn.
toilet
I
in
saved
your
Auger.
room.
Poison.
Yeah.
Wow. Good job. Finally made a save. Remember that time all you guys had to do was save out of that fear to beat that challenge? You couldn't fucking do it?
Yep.
And then you actually almost beat the fucking dragon before someone made a fucking save.
Did I ever tell you guys that I had a hot tub in my living room growing up?
Is Acceptable dead?
You did what?
Well, I'm here.
It's your turn.
Oh, sorry. This guy got
You had a
him, so
hot tub in your bedroom?
In the living room. We rented a house in Chicago and it had a hot tub in like a little alcove in the living room.
Oh
Pretty
my
sure it
God,
was like
what did
a
they do?
old-
Film porn there?
No, I think it was like an old person's thing for like I don't know. some
I have a
culture.
cat.
You could have done
You
so
have a cat
many
in your
just
living room?
chatting streams in that house. What the fuck?
He's currently
Look,
on my bed. He's just
excuse me, it's now
Yeah, I know,
pools,
but
beaches,
it
and
was
hot
back
tubs.
in the day when that category didn't fucking exist.
There's nothing like a sleeping cat to make me think I need to bother this animal.
Oh my god.
It's campfire time.
And you need to rub your face in its fuzzy belly.
You know it's really resistant to fire, right?
What would you like me to do? What would you like me to hit it with instead?
I'm just saying, are you aware of that?
I'm aware, but I can't do anything about it, but I'm aware.
What would you like the fireman to hit with it that isn't fire?
Isn't his like
I do have one radiant attack now, but
Doesn't he just want to be warm and healed by it?
Yeah, I mostly
doesn't
just
your
want the
like
effect.
your basic attacks do not fire?
Yeah, let me hit it with a melee basic attack.
How
That's
big
not
is
that's
its
not boring
resistance?
or anything.
I mean, your word of diminishment doesn't do fire damage.
Yeah, but I want the campfire.
Okay, I'm just saying.
He wants his hit points.
What's his hot cocoa?
Each time
and
the target
marshmallows?
takes this fire damage, which it won't.
It's gonna heal
allies
me.
drink-
It's gonna heal me when I hit it, though.
Okay.
It gives me 10 heals when I hit it.
If you hit it, roll the fucking dice.
What level do
Hit.
you have to be for the campfire to give everyone in your party s'mores?
Wow.
That's a Paragon tier. You gotta wait.
Shit.
We are Paragon team, right?
Or whatever's after Epic
What's
Destiny. I
the
forget.
last tier? Epic
Epic
Destiny?
Epic
Free
tier.
s'mores? Epic Destiny? That's the name of your Epic Destiny?
You have to bring your own s'mores. You have to bring your own marshmallows.
Is that all
Wow.
fire damage? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You better have vegan marshmallows.
Is that your turn?
And then I will Blessing of the Forge, Kazmeac.
Mm.
Plus 4 AC.
Kazmeac, 26 against AC.
Miss.
Kazmeac, 38 against AC.
Oh, you mean last turn too? That should have been 6 damage from Wrathful Hammer. Or not the.
Okay. Your AC is reduced by another 1.
Okay, 29.
Beldwyn,
Do we know the amount of resistance that it has to fire?
20.
20?
Yeah, 6.
Alright, what is my 10 plus? You know what? Sure. I'm a pyromaniac.
You're
Let's
gonna
do
burn
it.
everything.
Yes. It's so difficult for me to drag my token. I'm really struggling. I'm going to target it, and I'm going to cast Combust
Okay.
to start it off.
We're fucking busting.
So I ignore 12, so we'll
Okay.
have 8 resist on this. 35
Hit.
damage. I still think that's better than Magic Missile, and then I'm going to Action Point and do a cool little spin and finger gun behind my back and shoot it that way. And with my Action Point, this will have a +9 to the Magic Missile.
Incredibly powerful magic missile.
Too bad we're all in front of you. Didn't see it.
Pew pew.
The
But
finger
he
guns are
knows
for
he did
himself.
Yeah, he knows he did it.
Alter.
It's more like Piccolo's finger gun, so it's like 2 fingers, you know, like how he has his beam cannon.
Special phenomena.
I've been forgetting to
Madonna.
target things because I don't have to target things on Zerial Warhead.
Yes, you do.
No, all my shit is saves.
Which it's very much appreciated if you target things.
Oh, it actually does something? I
Yes.
didn't think it did anything.
It automatically
Okay.
compares my save against your DC if you target them.
I see. Anyway, should I daily this? Because I'm out
It's
of
certainly
it.
an option.
I think it was like bloodied a while ago. I don't
I've-
know if it has a lot of fight left in it.
It wasn't that long.
Fuck yeah, finish off the daily.
It
Do
hasn't,
it.
it hasn't taken like that much damage since, I don't think.
I've already used my good daily today.
I think you walked up and fucking dailied my orc.
Yeah. Maybe we'll
Because fuck
sleep
orcs.
soon. Maybe soon it's time for bed.
Yeah, I'll
Fuck
need
Urks.
Bedge after this. I think go for it.
Kill Urks. Hell, I walked away from you last turn.
Yeah. I get a +10 to my damage if I hit you.
Hmm.
Please hit.
Now you're getting it, Kazmeac.
Wait, do I have any buffs? Because I was gone for a little bit.
No.
Okay.
Spooky presence.
Eh.
Hit.
Yes, especially orcs that have warhammers.
Okay.
Now it has never. I'm doing it anyway. Fuck you.
Okay. Fuck you. Poke its
Pull up
corpse.
its body. Gives off a little like death rattle. Twitches a little bit.
I will be right back.
Now we roast the spider parts over the campfire.
You guys can do your short rest or long rest, whatever you need to do.
I can keep going.
I used up all my dailies. I could take a nap. I need a nap.
A long nap. The only problem is there any place safe?
Is there any like house in this town that's still intact?
That's what we
That's
need
not
the
just
DM to
ruins.
tell us if it's safe to camp.
Yes,
Maybe
we can
let's-
inspect the village and see.
Yeah,
Make
let's
sure it is
search the
safe.
area
Actually,
for-
I have my mansion I can use as well.
Oh,
I have a ritual for like a campsite too.
I can summon an entire mansion.
That is cooler.
Well, it's a
We
little better
should
than a
do that.
campsite.
Excuse me, Mister. I have a campfire ability. You should know the importance and value of a humble campfire.
I love a campfire as good as anybody, but there's a fireplace in the mansion, so it's kind of like a campfire.
That's
But
not
can you
true.
become fireplace?
Well, I mean, if you walk into the fireplace, I suppose.
Processing.
As long as there's vegan marshmallows.
All right,
Yep.
we should at least like search the surroundings. What was this thing doing here? Figure that out
You know-
before we head
Honestly,
to
I
bed.
think it came from the mines.
from the Thressy.
Yeah, I feel
You
like
think?
that's a pretty decent place for an abomination like that to crawl out of the ground.
I mean, normally mines are not always infested with giant spiders, but I see how you could, reach that conclusion.
Yeah, but like, what if?
It does tend
It,
to happen
like-
with alarming frequency. So
Yep.
Yeah, like it opened up in a passage to the Underdark connected with the mines proper.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that is likely since the raid was done by orcs and drows. And this is probably a leftover of the raid.
That's a good observation.
Mm.
Also, did I tell you guys about my new spell, Big B's Construction Crew?
No.
You just
No.
rebuild the whole village.
Yeah, I have a ritual that lets me summon magical workers that can build a stronghold.
That is epic.
How much does that cost?
It's in here. 5,000 gold in ritual components, which I do not have.
I guess that's not super expensive.
Yeah, we're like basically rich at this point in the adventure. We can do
Just
it.
leave a stronghold everywhere we go.
Yeah, well, I mean, it still is done through mundane practices, so it would take however long it would actually require.
Yeah, but we just start one everywhere we go so people know we were there.
make sure you
Yeah.
put the clan logo on there.
Yeah.
Just
Mm.
leave a
I'm
trail
sure we
of
can instruct that.
fortresses
And we
everywhere.
never get to actually use them.
Oh, we're making everything
I don't know,
nice for everybody else.
Yeah,
We're leaving a positive impact on the world.
trying to bring back the life to the countryside.
Uh,
Yeah,
What do
we'll
they
be
call this
like
place?
what's that
The
show
dark
called?
swept uplands. It's going to be the dark swept downlands because it's getting down.
What's that show called where they show up at people's doors and say, "Oh, we're gonna build you a house"?
I know
Bus,
what you're talking
bus
about,
driver, move that bus.
Yeah, it's like that.
I don't remember the fucking name of that.
okay. Well, is there
Man,
anything we can find in the surrounding
All right.
area before we have to retire for the night?
What was the decision?
Is there any buildings intact in the village here? Or are they all just crumbling?
They're all pretty fucked.
Okay, I'm gonna make a mansion then.
We're going to inspect the village before you take a long rest.
Wait,
You guys
it
make
takes
perceptions?
me an hour to set that up. So
Yeah.
you guys can investigate while I do that.
All right, Rayne, you find trails that indicate that a large number of people walked, and a smaller number of people were dragged forcibly to the west. You see trails of blood and footsteps leading to the west.
The mines.
If that If there's like people getting forced that way, do we want to not long rest? Might be time sensitive.
We might be able to save them, yeah.
Does Rayne know how long the tracks are from? They're recent or not?
They're at least a day old.
I mean, I guess
Probably
that
not,
doesn't
then.
make it any better, right?
Yeah, no.
I think they could wait another day.
They'll be fine.
Yeah, they were fine at the orc encampment, weren't they?
The neutral good, by the way.
Yeah.
Look, I'm neutral, and the wizard's out of dailies, so.
Look, if they're gonna die, they're gonna die. And the Raven Queen doesn't
If they
see a
were
problem.
gonna kill him, they would have killed him by now.
That's
No.
not true at all.
Yeah,
Not
it is.
true at
necessarily.
all. Not true in the slightest.
So, short rest it is.
Short rested us. Let's
Wow, fuck you guys. I tried, Beldwyn, I'm sorry.
I tried to get all
Should've
these
tried
people
harder.
potentially killed.
You're
Sorry.
spellless for another.
I have one spell, and it's called the Face of Death.
So you'll be fine. That's sounds like a great spell. That
It might
Your daily
backfire.
list, Fratly, is just so. Oh, it's just so great.
It's very gray.
Okay. Was there anything in the town that we could find about the magical nexus or whatever that we were
No.
supposed to find there?
You believe the Nexus was likely that fucking demon thing?
Oh, okay, cool.
Did it drop
Oh.
anything?
Crumble.
Didn't drop anything. 3 spider asses.
but
Nice.
it only had one spider ass. Thinking.
Spidussies.
Oh.
See?
Spinnerossi.
Isn't it just back to sussy then?
What is that part of the spider called?
The
Spinneret.
thorax.
No, is it like a thorax sussy? Yeah.
Are we? We're in like New Thruxton, right? It's kind of like thorax.
So
It's
we are
connected.
going. So there's multiple Thrussies here, I see.
Parts of a spider. What is the ass called? It's the abdomen.
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 And then the spinnerets are where the web comes out of.
So what's the abdussi then?
Yes.
Alright, everyone. Let's get to the Thrussie before dark.
On it.
What's this effect you have on you, acceptable?
Oh, it's my destruction still.
Oh, okay. Alright. Night is falling as you guys head west.
Trying to save some people.
F.
Yeah.
For
The
New
town's
Thrussy.
dead. Press F.
F.
You travel through large fields of magical flowers that Beldwyn you recognize as frequently used but hard to grow reagents, like it was this town's major export.
Are any
Steal
of them, like,
$5,000 worth of them, and we can lay down our first settlement.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys wanted to spend some time harvesting them,
You
No.
missed our discussion about how Fratly has a spell that lets him lay down his own, start his own fortress for construction, and I said it's only 5k, so we should just put one down everywhere we go. Let people know we were there.
Yeah, we could maybe do
Our
that
calling
after
sign.
we save the time-sensitive people
Yeah.
that are dying.
Correct.
Yeah. But
Right.
now he gets now he could gather 5,000 worth of ritual components.
I don't think that's exactly how it works. It's not 5,000
Yeah.
of any ritual component.
It just has to be arcane.
yeah. Anyway, so y'all get close to the mine. You see definite signs that there's activity going on in there. How would you like to approach it?
There's nobody on the
Should be
outside we see, or
stealthy.
just.
You don't see any guards.
But we can tell there's like kind of fresh tracks and stuff.
Yes.
I'll
try and stealth.
I'll shared lore. The stealth in there.
Yes, let's stealth in there.
I'm taking a natural 20.
Boy.
I'm using tote controls.
Yep. I'm using my natural 20.
So, what's
What's the bonus?
Rayne's stealth modifier?
15.
But are the NPCs back with us? We'd probably use Axios. At least to get up to the mine, because we're with them
Oh,
now.
okay.
Axios' stealth is 23.
Yeah, you know.
Casual plus 15.
Wait a minute. This might actually come in handy. Gain an item bonus equal to the enhancement bonus to
What?
intimidate checks when dealing with drow or spiders.
I don't know why I did that.
Dude, we rolled really well.
Hey, I'll add mine to the 30 club.
Well, I rolled
That's
a
our
7.
best stealth roll this whole campaign.
I rolled a
Not exactly
7,
a high bar.
and then
Yep.
accidentally rolled a 19. Fuck.
Feels bad, man.
Okay. So is Axios accompanying you into this dungeon?
Sure.
That would make sense.
You can also take the drow with you.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We just like take a stealth and leave him out here.
probably take.
Yeah.
Sarah Dreza.
We steal his stealth and then we take the drow with
What's Sarah Dreza's stealth?
23.
Oh, that's the thing.
Oh,
we,
okay.
we take her there. It's fixed.
we take her stealth.
It's fixed. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to bring Sarah Dreza too.
Gonna force her to fight against her former kin. Let's go.
I mean, she hates them, so.
Yep.
Not really forcing.
You guys sneak in. They don't appear to be aware of your presence so far.
Okay. Is that people I see?
Humies.
You see a group of villagers that's going to be tied up in this pit. You see several other corpses covered in webbing. These 4 appear to still be alive, albeit restrained in webs.
Or the fucking web pit.
See, I told you they
What are
would be
these in the
fine
middle?
until tomorrow.
Not fine until tomorrow, I don't think.
What are these things in the middle?
Drow.
Are they up high, down low? What does it look like?
Same level. They're just on like a pedestal in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Can you walk on the webs?
No. They do not look like they would hold your weight.
And also, you're not a spider, so you don't know how to walk on them properly. You would step in the glue. Duck.
Let's see.
See that tentacle staff. Blah, blah,
You-
blah.
You just got that from some Rule 34 website, didn't you?
Sir, that is an insult to my Rule 34 browsing preferences.
He's
She
not
doesn't
into
hit-
hentai.
She doesn't even have her fucking baps out.
Also, it's a very generic looking drow warrior.
Look.
Well, it's fine. They're just.
There's
they are
2
generic
options for drow art.
Slut
Boring and
not
horny.
slut.
You forgot, what's his name? Drizzert?
Drizzt.
Drizzt. Yeah, or Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. Don't you see they're doing a remaster of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance?
Yeah. Baldur's Gate 1 Enhanced Edition, very good. How many hours do I have in that game? 81. Good game.
Yeah, Dark Alliance
Except
is
that
like,
it runs on like AD&D and I don't understand what's happening.
Oh, Thaco, what a terrible fucking system you were.
Ugh! I
Oh,
tried playing it and I was like,
instead
I hate
of a
this
+1,
thing.
I've upgraded to a +2 weapon. Thaco is lower.
oh, Dark Alliance is like an ARPG.
You're an ARPG.
Um,
All right, let's kill some drow. Yes.
Let's maybe set up and lead off with some nice ranged attack.
Can I ask Sarah Dreza if she knows what's happening?
Probably be there.
hey, Beldwyn, you got any good daily spells you can use to
You
start
didn't
combat
roll.
with?
You didn't roll that stealthy.
Huh, about that.
You
I
have,
do have a fire spell.
It looks like they have captured villagers to feed a brood of spiders.
How-
But
How big are the spiders?
They can be quite large. And, based off the note that we found, this is likely some sort of the site where they're doing the ritual.
Beldwyn, no fire until we get the villagers out of the web. This whole place could go up.
Ah, yes, the end of death.
Roger, no dailies and no fire spells. I will be doing magic missile.
Pew pew.
Wait, is Lilestra
Yeah.
her mom or a relative or something? Or just like another drow clan?
She's a powerful... she's known as an exarch, but I have no relation to her.
Is that her in the center there?
Yes. She's the one who wrote the letter.
So, these are the motherfuckers trying to end death, huh?
Yes, it's
Perhaps.
also the motherfuckers who have kidnapped innocent villagers.
Alright, it's time to end them.
Mm-hmm.
Did you spend a long time thinking about that one?
Yep.
Okay.
Had that on the barrel for a few days now.
Yeah, I've been mad this whole time. These past 3 months, I've just been angry at the thought of end of death.
Alright. Let's get this show on the road then, shall we?
Rayne, Angie, like Rangi.
What is the plan? How do we do this? We all just run in there, start blasting?
So anyways.
I do have Storm
Yeah.
Cage.
What do we normally do? Yes, we run in and start blasting.
Well, if we can get the villagers out of there, that'll
Are we allowed to roll our own?
open up our options a little bit.
Yeah, go nuts.
I hit the button, it didn't do anything. Oh, cool.
I think it might be easier to get villagers out if there are no drow to, potentially kill them.
But my fire
Just use the fire
and Beldwyn's fire.
away from the webs.
Does it seem like
It's all webs.
Does it seem like the webs would like ignite and burn everything and cause a
Webs are flammable.
Yes.
And the villagers are wrapped in webs, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
So you would burn them.
Seems that
Shower
way.
them at the very least.
Are these drow a religion check
I'd
or a nature check?
accept religion for her, but nature for everyone else.
Can I roll
There are-
both? For one for her, one for them? Or do I have to choose?
You know
They're
one
a
for
Sarah
both.
Dreza check.
One for her and one for her. What a Sarah Dressa check. Does Sarah Dressa know who this person is? Is that what you're asking?
If she...
Or if she knows,
I just
like-
wanted to tell us everything about every single drow ever.
If she
No.
knows what these guys do,
Yeah, like
She
their
knows
rank,
that-
their rank.
Lilestra is a powerful spellcaster. That is blessed by Lolth. Cast
Yeah,
lots of spells and magic stuff.
do people call her LOL?
LOL for short.
Mm-hmm. Dead LOL.
If anyone called her that, they're certainly not alive enough to say it anymore.
Do we know anything about the weaknesses and whatnot from our rolls?
No weaknesses or resistances. The generic-looking drow, they're all carrying scourges. You can be trained soldiers. Ability to mark and kind of control the battlefield. And like I said, she's a powerful spellcaster with controlling abilities.
Is that a whip?
Kind of, yeah.
Like
I mean,
a
it's
like a
drow.
whip made of razor wire?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Ouchies.
So, so wait.
Is that another aura?
Yeah, she got an aura.
Where does it end?
All these menacing auras.
It's not a great color. Can I make it a better color? Is this a better color? Kinda hurts my eyes.
Oh god.
That's a little better.
Hypnotoad. Wow, 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 wow.
What about... No.
The one was better.
That is very hard to see.
I thought the last one was fine.
I'll just go back to, this one?
Are you?
Yeah, sure. Agreed.
Are you able to upload your own effects?
Not to my knowledge.
Shit. I could make better ones.
I have a
Okay.
question.
Yes?
So these villagers, they're like, okay, so this is like a pit, so they're like down below this ledge, it seems like, and like suspended within the web, so we would have to like somehow precariously balance amongst the webs or throw something around them to pull them to safe ground, it seems like.
I'll climb, yeah.
I can fly.
Okay.
Forehead.
That's going to be really hard to do mid-battle unless somebody has a dedicated, like a fly ability to do that.
I can fly.
Because I was thinking I could crawl around and do it, but I don't think Beldwyn would be able to multitask that.
I have a daily that lets me hover too.
You should probably beat the shit out of that lady, I think.
Yeah, well, I don't think I can actually get to her, so,
I mean, how good is your athletics?
eh?
What if we could draw them out? Do you think that's a possibility?
Plus 19 at athletics.
Doesn't Fratly, don't you have some sort of like gate spell as well?
Yeah,
Daily.
it's a daily that I don't have anymore.
What do we use that for?
Crossing the
Actually, you know
river.
what?
You did use that to cross the river, and you guys have not rested since then?
Yeah, but I have,
Doesn't
I would like,
Kdubs? Oh, it's a daily. Only for daily
You
items,
have a
right?
Pearl of Power, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just items though.
Titus.
Yes.
A stance lasts until the end of the encounter, right?
Oh, until you enter a new stance.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh.
that would do it.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
can I say that I did this? Well, this is a free action, so I can just do this now. So
Mhm.
I do have Arcane Gate now, because that would be a daily utility spell.
That's
Unless
Mhm.
you guys wanted Dig, because hey, it's Dig.
They're over like a pit. You're just gonna dig out into the pit.
You can dig tunnels, and then we can save the people without them even knowing. I don't think that would work.
I feel like they
I'll
would
just
know.
get
I
Arcane
feel like
Gate.
they would know.
So we do
Alright.
have Gate up as an ability, but she's a spellcaster. She could dispel it. I have to concentrate on it, so it's not going to always be up.
They would mostly
It's
just be for
fine.
like, yeah.
Just get me on the platform and I can keep her busy.
And you do it from back here, so they can get in there while they're surprised.
Yeah, it is range 25. We could start it off with that.
Yeah.
Get the melees in there. Well, do you want somebody to stay on this side though, to kind of?
I'm staying on this side. I'm not going over.
Well, I'm saying like, well, for the two
Yeah,
of you,
I'd
like the
probably
ranged
stay over here
units.
too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it's just you two, do you want a melee here to kind of?
No, I think we'll be fine.
Me and Klyto can handle
You
it.
and I
Ain't
guess
that
we
right,
can
bud?
keep Sardras on this side too, and focus on the
Sardras?
two.
She also can like fly.
Well,
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, so so she can fly, so she can like come to the middle if she needs to.
Yeah.
And same with
Yes.
Rayne.
Sarah
Yes.
has bat shit going on.
I am quite proficient in melee attacks as well as ranged.
Yes, you are.
Yes,
All
but
right.
you might not be able to protect Beldwyn by yourself.
Let's get
Sarah
this
just
moving.
could turn into gas, and then she'd have plus 33 to her stealth checks. Just float in there.
It's basically invisible.
All right. Well, I guess that's the plan. Open her up.
All right. I guess we'll start off with Arcane Gate.
How close can I get without them noticing me?
Probably not beyond where you guys are right now.
Okay.
Don't you say loaf?
Lol.
Lol.
So,
Right.
Gate will trigger initiative.
Cool.
Hey, you guys a surprise round. You have one action. Where are the gates, Fratly?
The gate would be next to me, and then where do you guys want it? Right next to her?
Like there?
I mean, if it's
Yeah, that
right
seems
next to... I don't know.
Yeah, that's plenty of space.
How do directions work with the gate?
What do you mean?
It counts as a space.
You can charge through it.
Okay, I can charge through the gate. Very good. Excellent.
I knew that's what you were asking.
Thinking with portals.
Rayne, what do? You have one action.
That means only move, right?
I mean, you could charge.
I can't mark though.
Correct. That's not the one I want. I want this one.
That's not ominous enough.
Correct.
I would be afraid to use Radiant Rush without my oath.
Oh, I forgot to mention too, Ted, is one of the things we used for Pathfinder the other week got dinged. Like the circus music.
Oh,
Like Dark Carnival or whatever it was. But
I'm not entirely surprised.
Yeah, it's not on like your usual list though, so
I think I just used it for a shitpost.
you did. Pretty sure.
Which,
But I
who did I
guess
even
I'll-
use it on?
It was like
Was
right,
that
it was
just-
right at the start of the session.
Oh, I think it was in Zuma's office because he's
Oh,
a
yeah.
fucking clown.
It's not
Oh,
muted,
did it mute?
just
It didn't mute the audio. Okay, good.
no, not muted.
It just
Oh wait,
just YouTube to store your money.
The money that I don't get, yeah.
my oath doesn't matter anyway. She's standing next to somebody.
Where is our speed on our sheets?
Your speed is 6, the top right.
Alter,
Oh,
wasn't
right.
your oath only not working if
Oh, I see.
you are standing next to someone?
I don't
Correct.
remember.
I'm fairly certain.
Wait, it's me? Myself? That's all? Oh, it has to be them next to me? I have two things. One of them is that things can't be next to them, and then the other one is that things can't be next to me, and I get them mixed up all the time because I have both things happening.
Yeah, so you have
The combat
Nice,
advantage thing is when they're next to somebody, and my oath is when I'm next to somebody.
Cunning Stalker is you're encountering enemies that have no creatures adjacent to them other than you.
Mhm.
But your censor of your oath of enmity rather is it's enemies adjacent to you.
It's just me getting those backwards every time.
Understandably.
Okay.
Because they're like exact opposite effects.
So you move.
Kind of, yeah.
And that's your one action.
She's
Oh,
charging.
crashed, okay.
Hit.
Dazed.
You whore.
I can't use my button.
Okay, now
without
that
having-
you're out here, Alter,
right?
you see that there are in fact more men.
But they have bows.
They definitely do.
Well, there's a lot more men.
I just realized these are bridges.
What are bridges?
These things in the corners.
Well,
These wooden
planks,
planks.
yes.
Bridges is probably a strong word.
They're walkways.
Yeah. they are
Holy
fact
crap,
planks.
the combat tracker just got long.
It did get a little bit longer. You know, they do have hand
Longest.
crossbows on them.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
All right.
Do I know what this
Kazmeac.
aura is now? Or...
Yes, now that you're staying in the aura, you have a -2 penalty to all your defenses.
Great.
He moved like a Cadillac.
you can't really be there. The portal's right there, so you can be there.
Well, do I not get my full movement through the portal?
Well, sure, but
Oh,
You
they're
can't move
in the
through
way,
enemies.
You
right?
can't move through them.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, do you want me to not be next to her altar?
I don't think there's any way
it
to
doesn't-
avoid that.
It doesn't matter because he's next to her, so.
Did I go here? That'd be fine.
No, it doesn't matter because he's next to her anyway.
Okay.
So wherever you want to go.
Sarah will charge through.
Because I think my oath is only if it's an enemy adjacent to me. No, it's anybody,
Oh,
isn't it?
Sarah was.
I don't know how anything
Oh.
works.
You guys are going to have her fight the dudes
Yeah.
up front?
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
gonna
have her
kinda
with us.
escort the ranged units. The
I
ranged
definitely-
characters.
She moves her speed there then.
Leo.
Maybe it
That's
doesn't matter. I
That's a
don't
42. I won't get to use. Feels bad, man.
If it does matter, I'll just teleport somewhere else.
Klyto.
Okay, this
Why
is
would you
a
have
very
42?
this is a very stupid move, but I'm going to do it anyways. This is fun. Why not? So I'm going to double move with my Boots of Eagerness, and I'm going to move up to there.
Wait, how are you
I'm
double
gonna-
moving?
Boots of Eagerness.
Then all
use-
those do is give you a move action.
Yeah, so I use two. I have two move actions at the cost of a minor.
That takes some minor.
You don't have.
So it takes a minor, right? And so this
You
is
only
a
have
surprise
one.
round, Kdubs. You only have one action right now.
Yeah,
That
mi-
one
that
standard
minor
action
action.
left.
You spend a minor action, take a move action, so you still only have one action, which is to move.
Don't I get move standard minor? So then I
No.
can move standard.
This is a surprise round. You only have one action.
Oh fuck. Okay, so I can't. So if I move, that's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Shit.
we're only attacking because we're charging.
Well, then in that case, I am not going to move, and I'm going to turn myself invisible.
Okay.
Hey.
Beldwyn. Might get fucking pinged from a mile away. It's 18 squares.
Yeah, dude. let's start off with a nice little, hey, bitch, I'm here.
I only have magic missiles now because they wouldn't let me sleep.
Get ready for like 6 or 7 more of these, by the way.
It's fucking pinged upside the head.
Yeah.
Pow!
The magic missile comes up and it's like Gucci Gucci goo.
He didn't get his nappy today.
He's just got like mad bags under his eyes.
Kazmeac.
Okay, can I charge through the portal and somehow hit this woman? Because I think
Yes.
spaces next to her are kind of occupied.
You can be there.
What happens if he
Right.
just camps the portal? Nobody else can come through because of his fat ass.
I mean, no enemies can move through him, so no.
Alright. And can I use my boots here? My boots of the mighty charge.
Did they take an action to activate?
Free action.
I think you can use them then.
Leo, then I will. And I will tell them to come and get it. Not move them, but lets me make 2 attacks here.
Can they come and get it into the pit? I know they can't. I'm just making a joke. Just making a joke.
Funny jokes.
Funny joke. Okay, this is a charge. And do we have combat advantage in a surprise round? Is that how it works, or no?
I believe so. They're surprised. I think the grand combat advantage. Okay.
Oops, I forgot my combat advantage then.
Actually, I should have rolled
Nice.
twice because it's
You
2.
got a 20. It doesn't matter what you roll.
I mean, no, I mean it's 2 targets that I hit. So
Oh, it's true.
to roll for the second guy.
The second guy, that is a hit.
Cool. So here's the normal damage, and here's the crit damage.
Okay.
Then
That's your turn.
There's also this, and they're both marked.
Okay.
Horn helm bonus damage.
And now it's time for everybody to roll and fuck up the initiative thingy.
That is true.
Oh god damn.
Sure is Drow.
Yep. Sure is Drow Skulkers in here.
Time to get shot at.
Alright.
At least I'm not alone anymore.
Huh. Okay, shoot a Kazmeac.
Okay.
Wait, do you have that thing that gives us cover from being behind you?
Yep.
Is that just
His
always?
AC is still
Yeah,
too
if
low.
I am between you and a ranged attacker, you have superior cover
Excellent.
against that attack.
37 against AC.
27? Nah.
37.
37.
It's too lower,
Yeah.
right? For
Also,
everybody?
your AC is too lower if you're in this aura.
Yep, I know. 37 is a hit.
Okay,
And also, hey, I used a daily item, which means I get some temps, right, Klyto?
What? Use a daily? Yeah, I don't remember what it was.
It's one of your artificer things, I think.
Alright. 13 damage, your slowed save ends.
That's the thing.
Rayne.
So half level plus int mod is how much?
My int mod is 7. So
total of 16.
6.
How much damage did I pay?
13.
Okay, so I'm gonna heal that back up and give myself 3 temps then.
Sounds
I take
great.
it that you guys
13.
don't want me to teleport this bitch away, right?
Not yet.
Yeah, save it as like a
I have her
ace
marked,
card.
so
Yeah, let's get some punches in, and then you can like take her off to one of the sides.
Please oath her.
Oofed.
Perhaps
She's
I
also-
could attempt to crunch her immediately.
Oops.
You could
Perhaps.
try.
she is dazed, so you have combat advantage, I believe.
It's true.
Wait, does my oath not work right now?
Your oath works fine.
Okay. I didn't know if allies counted against it.
Enemies
think-
adjacent to you.
Alright. God, it's been so long, I forget all of the wording.
Hit.
Would be a pretty shitty oath if it prevented you from teaming up with allies.
That would be really bad.
What the hell is that joke?
It's gold. That's what that is.
Huh?
It's very funny. 10 out of 10.
Oath milk?
It's like oat milk, but with an
Oh.
H. But
Oh,
I
I
was
didn't
like,
know-
it doesn't
I-
sound like oat at all.
I didn't know what oat milk was a thing.
Yes.
It's like saying
It's
oh
sometimes
with
I
a
forget it,
lisp. Oath
Yeah,
milk.
no, I got that. Is that your turn, Alter?
Yeah.
All
Very
right.
funny, Dad.
Hey, Rayne.
No.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Did he shoot himself in the eye?
31 against AC.
Let's see here. Let's do some calculations. Okay, it goes down to 34, then it goes up to 1, so it's 35.
So it's a miss.
It's this man. He's going to attack Sarah. 34 against AC, that is a miss. Sag.
Damn, she has higher AC than me.
It helps to be, dex based and to have high dex. Your armor is also lagging behind a little bit.
Yep. Wait, it is? I have a +4 armor.
Oh, I thought your armor was +3 and your weapon's +3, that's it. Alright, okay, don't want to do anything else. Just hang out there. Alright, hello, it's me, I'm dazed. Okay. I guess she's just gonna beat some motherfuckers with her quarterstaff. Kazmeac,
Yeah.
40 against AC.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And Rayne, 41 against AC.
She went to go coffee.
I know that's a hit.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
then.
Guardian's Shield.
What does that do?
It makes the attack hit me instead.
Oh, so you get hit twice?
Bonk, bonk.
And then I gain resistance to all damage, equal to half the damage dealt by the attack. At the start of my next turn.
Half the damage would be 7.
Okay.
You lose all immunities and resistance to poison you have until the end of the encounter.
Well, that's...
Does that count the saving throw?
No, it's not an immunity
Nope.
or resistance.
Cool. I'm no longer dazed. So that is my turn. Kazmeac.
Hello.
31 against AC. 32 against AC even.
That is a hit with the reduction.
Alright.
Is it -1 or -2 for the aura?
-2.
Okay. Yeah. And that's all defenses,
13
not just AC?
Yes, 13 damage and slowed save ends.
Okay. I wasn't going anywhere anyways.
Hello, it's me. I'm marked.
Yep.
I'm gonna attack you.
Cool.
Oh, okay. 40 against AC.
That's a hit.
I don't have time to roll well. Bonk. You can take 7 off of that. Oh, it did take 7 off of that.
Wow.
Nice.
And you are marked.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna include you in all my attacks then.
Yeah, take that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Crom. Miss. Pure. Miss. Kaz.
God, there's so many draw. Where am I? There I am. I have the list like shrunk down quite a bit for the overlay. Let's scroll past all these draw real quick. Does Alter have that that guidance thing still? Is that like a...
Yes. That's a reaction they can do.
Okay. I didn't know if that was something they could have used up.
And I don't think they're going to use their channel divinity because there doesn't appear to be any undead around here.
That's true. I got a hero point left. But anyways, words of ancestral bravery.
Do you want to move so you have convent first?
Yeah, I would also like to hero point that.
Okay, I thought you might.
Oh, there's no button in this system.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I would not attack. Oh no, you could shift there.
Yeah.
33
Versus will.
versus will. Hit. Does that include combat advantage in there? It does not. Okay, yep.
$32
I've
radiant.
given the bonk.
Proned.
Oh, I don't want to be prone. I have the prone icon in the system.
It's just like the wet floor
It's
sign.
it's the walking icon just turned like 90 degrees.
Ooh.
Oh, like 120-ish.
Before I moved, I would have touched Kazmeac with Blessing and Fortune.
Alright. Hello, Vampire Chan.
Is the slow save-ins?
Yes, make the save. Okay.
Of course, I used it
It
on
is
the
a
one
poison, by the way. It is a poison. So just be aware of that
Okay,
when you dwarves are making those saves.
Monka.
Yeah, don't fail your saves.
Yeah, I have enabled Cast Iron Stomach.
Sarah Dreza gazes into the eyes of this man on her left.
Oh no.
Kiss. Kiss. Kiss.
They were old high school roommates.
And
Is this the start of a drow soap opera?
she dominates him.
She's a
Sure is.
vampire.
Yeah.
No, it's the start of a drow porn.
Honestly, in Drow Society, that's probably a soap opera.
It's true. These fragile men. Their minds are weak.
True. Alright.
Long live the matriarchy.
And just move there. Alright, this one's gonna shoot Sarah and miss. This one's gonna shoot Crom. Probably miss, but we'll check. So you lower the defenses.
I like
Oh.
that you can give them the suck too.
32.
My defenses are 34.
This is sorry, Cass.
Oh, that's it.
You're slowed again. Klyto.
Okay,
Hey,
so I'm gonna,
you guys get to play the game.
yeah, I was gonna do one stupid thing, but I'm gonna do something a little bit different.
Gonna do a
I'm gonna
different
stupid.
thing.
It's a little bit less stupid, actually.
I'm proud of you.
So I'm gonna move through the gate. I can go back the other way through the gate, right?
What do you mean? Yeah, you can go through into it on both ends.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna pop out here. Skirt.
I assume there.
No.
That
There.
might be a little precarious.
Ooh, I don't. I wanted to arrange spell. Is he gonna up attack me?
Most certainly, he will punch you in the face.
Can I stand there? Do I need to like?
Yes.
Roll a
I'd
check or
probably
something?
want you to make a acrobatics check.
Okay, I'll just eat the punch. And I'm gonna punishing eye.
Into the spider pit with you.
Let's put the eye like right in the middle there.
Is that not just someone we have? No, I have to.
There's an eyeball icon.
I think that was roll 20.
That wasn't roll 20.
Yeah.
We're just going to use the mage hand. But it is. Hold on.
Punishing hand.
There we go. It's distinct now because it's upside down.
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to attack you though.
Okay.
$30 against AC.
That misses.
Including
Your
the
AC, your defenses are 2 less because you're within the city's aura. Does that matter?
That hits. My AC is 31.
His to hit is also 2 less.
Oh, his to hit is also 2 less, so it cancels out, so that's still a miss. What a
Alright.
fucking roller coaster of emotions.
So then I'm going to pop back into the gate.
Also, aren't you invisible?
Yeah, I am actually.
This turn,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
So you moved,
Boots
cast
of
that,
Eagerness.
and then Boots moved back. Okay, cool. All right. Hello, it's me. Hello, Crom. What's your AC?
34.
Miss. Beldwyn.
All right.
Also, remember if you end your turn next to me, you get temps and saving throw power,
Mm-hmm.
which apparently might be relevant with all of these slows happening.
Yep.
I'm gonna move up. Can't do much yet, so I'm going to ping the one that Sarah Dreza is fighting right now.
Can you ping one in the eye range? Because they take an extra 7 damage.
You could also ping one of the guys in the back.
But it's not an attack, never mind.
The Skulkers might be minions, you know? Theoretically.
Who are you pinging?
I'm gonna go with my original plan, and I'm gonna
Okay.
hang the one.
He's been bonked.
Hairdresser. I will check that for you guys. I'll try it. Because I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
move
guys-
in again, and then probably lightning bolt.
Kazmeac,
Mm-hmm.
you're marked by this guy. What are you gonna do at it?
I'm going to spin to win.
Okay.
It is one against many.
I'm back. What happened? Did I get fucked?
Nope, you're alive.
You have a punishing eye next to you, so you get +7 damage to attacks.
The first attack does have combat advantage as well, which I didn't include because I'm flanking.
Because she's prone.
And that, yeah.
Hit.
Ooh. Should I just roll damage once then?
Sure.
Dude, I don't know how we did it. I don't remember. Is it?
It's a burst, so it's 1 damage roll. Bonk.
+7 on both of them.
That's true.
Oh yeah. And then they're both marked as well, and I'm just gonna mark Scourge the lady as well, so an extra 5.
Okay.
And until the end of the encounter, I get +1 power bonus to all defenses, while 2 or more enemies are adjacent to me, and +1 to weapon attack rolls while no allies are adjacent to me. And then I'm gonna immediately ruin that by shifting over there so I can get the 10 temps. And then I save against the poison that slows me, and end my turn, I guess.
He's already bloodied
Where'd you go?
under the eye.
Under
the
Oh,
eye.
under the eye. Okay.
Because ending the turn next to Kazmeac gives temps, right?
11 attempts and +2 to saving throws until the end of your turn.
Alright, so shoot Sarah and miss. Whew, back at the top of the order. Rayne. 33 against AC.
Have I been hit?
Nope.
No.
No,
I
Kazmeac
took
8 hit
one
for
hit.
you. Yeah.
What was it?
33.
No.
You're up.
Oh man, I'm eating a cookie.
I'm sorry that I'm burdening you with Dungeons and Dragons.
No, I mean, I'm sorry for speaking with my mouth full.
I actually don't need to shift. She is prone, so combat advantage one way or another.
But you stood next to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair.
Can I stand here? Oh,
No,
I guess I could
you'd
just
be-
shift here. And
Yeah.
I'm next to him, right?
But this would offer you an acrobatics
Yes.
check. Stand there.
No.
Yes.
Or I could just use my fly thing,
Absolutely.
which you're probably gonna end up doing anyway. So why not? Do I have any bonuses this round or anything?
Just combat advantage.
Alright. I'll lose
Plus 7 to damage.
+7 to damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the eye is out.
The eyeball. Evers. The mage eyeball. Hit.
Clear that out of there. Okay, damage. +7. And then that. I forgot to target. Because I'm a piece of shit.
Doesn't really matter.
Same.
That's right.
And then I'm gonna use my minor action daily. It is a minor action, right? Yes. Why doesn't it have an attack? Oh my god.
Sarah McLaughlin starts playing.
It's not an attack. I
It
don't
says
think.
hit 1 weapon strength. Oh, it's not programmed as an attack? Okay. It's not an attack. I just left the hit in there because I'm stupid.
What was I saying that?
I forgot not to say it.
Okay.
Let me get rid of that. Because it is, in fact, a utility, which means there's probably no damage. There we go. Now, I think if I do it, it won't say... Okay, there we go. That's it.
Teehee.
You could also remove target.
What?
It says target one creature.
God damn it.
Which, I mean, technically it does target you, but, you know.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Gain 11 temps.
Let's see. Shoot Rayne. 39 against AC.
Yeah.
Can't eat that one.
Ping and slowed.
Edge.
Wait, did the temps eat it all?
And most of it. Not all of it, though.
Rip your AC.
Yep. 2 points. My AC is
Fratly, could you
ruined.
put dominated in chat for me?
Yes.
Okay. Charge. Charge into miss.
Neat.
Make a save. Okay. No longer dominated. Very good use of. Very good turn.
Mm-hmm.
Rolls a 6 to attack and a 20 to save. Hello. What the fuck? Okay, stands up.
A very powerful draw.
Mm-hmm.
Does she get a turn?
And she commands you all to bow before her.
Actually, hang on. Is standing up a movement?
This isn't Pathfinder, so I don't think so.
I haven't seen the no button be used.
All right.
Yeah.
I got a question. Important question now. Does
Stand
burst
up.
Sorry.
It's a move action. It says it's a move action, but I don't think it provokes.
All right.
does burst effects go through the portal?
No.
No.
Fuck.
What's the opportunity attack? If a creature leaves a square adjacent to you.
Yeah. I'm more thinking about the other thing that I have that the mark enforced, but it doesn't matter. It's only when shifting.
All right. Okay, you fuckers. Rayne, 27 against Will. Kazmeac, 24 against Will. Kazmeac, 41 against Will.
Yeah, that's
Nope.
a success.
Yeah, okay. Kazmeac, you're prone. You have ongoing poison damage.
I get a save against being knocked prone because I'm a dwarf.
That is true.
You also get a +2 to saving throws.
Maybe you'll actually make it this time.
Is this a poison effect? No, it's not. It's not. Hang on.
The prone is not a poison effect, no. I mean, it might seem like that to a dwarf, but, you know.
Okay. So am I prone? No, I'm not.
Okay. But you still grant combat advantage on ongoing poison damage save-ins.
Okay, see, the thing about that is, I grant combat advantage, but I also, like, there's no bonus to it, so have fun with that.
I'm gonna hit you with my fucking staff now. 31 against AC. And then last against Kazmeac. Very good. Very exceptional rolls. I'm gonna shoot you with an arrow, Kazmeac. 30 against AC.
Hit.
Am I still marked for you, Crom?
That guy? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I have only AoE'd so far.
Oh. Huh.
Huh?
I actually should have hit you last turn. Based on the way this guy's reaction is triggered. Oh well, it's my bad. Alright. Swing at you. 41 against AC.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Alright. So that damage.
He's real
Are you
good at
still
hitting with the
resisting?
bonk stick.
I
Good.
still had some temp.
Okay. So grab, and you are grabbed.
Okay.
And I'm taking ongoing damage.
More ongoing damage. Nice.
Ongoing 20 physical.
Damn.
As he grabs you with the scourge.
That's a lot.
It is.
It is. And this is, I assume, as long as the grab is
Persists,
sustained?
yes. Alright, Crom 33 against AC. Sorry, 35 against AC.
Did I get the... I did get the Blessing of the Forge, right? Oh, it doesn't matter. 35 is my AC, so that's a hit.
Yeah, you did
Okay.
so.
We're slowed again.
You do, was it grazed hits or something?
Lance.
Yeah, I've kind of ignored that just because it's more obnoxious than Foundry. And it's worth, honestly, TBH, lad.
TBH.
Alright, check Surge Reza and miss. Kazmeac.
Where am I? Alright. Alright, it's combo time. Alter, may I have guidance? Actually, it doesn't matter, but I'll take it anyways. It's not a hit effect. $39 AC. And
Yeah.
then action point. Word of Healing Assault for Kazmeac and Rayne.
Oh. Oh, great. I am marked by the other guy, however.
But if you hit, you heal. So.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna
Actually,
do
it doesn't. You can attack either one. You just get to make a basic attack. It doesn't matter against two.
Yeah, but
But I mean,
wanna
she's called, yeah.
Yeah, I
Second
wanna
time
hit on this.
tonight.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think that was like your third time.
Hit.
No, I meant when he did the thing and I got it from. I got a crit from his proc thing.
Okay.
Incoming damage numbers.
And another
Cool.
10 and another 5.
There's Nickel.
So that's 30.
Okay. You're marked by me.
Yep.
And you did damage
Attacked
to one of
someone
my
else.
allies.
He did do that. I saw.
So I'm gonna
I saw.
punch you.
You've been
Go for
adding
it.
psychic damage, right, Titus?
No.
What's happening?
Yeah.
Oh,
I have,
fuck.
I have enough shit to keep track of.
I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
I'm just
40.
gonna add like 21 damage and call it good.
Okay, cool.
I'll keep track. I'm sorry.
Okay. 36 against AC.
Does grab reduce my AC by any?
Fratly?
I don't think so.
No.
In that case, I'm going to shield edge block you.
What would Titus do without Fratly?
I have to spend a lot more time looking up these conditions because my mind's in Pathfinder mode. I can tell you in Pathfinder.
I assume a 25 against Fortress.
Someday we
Like
won't
that.
play
That
the
is a miss.
system anymore. Someday we'll just be playing Pathfinder and whatever kind of bastardization of Shadowrun we come up with.
Zombie Shadowrun, Frankenstein.
I can't
Yeah.
wait.
Frankenstein
Yeah.
Shadowrun.
All right, is that your turn, Gaz? You
Um,
gonna heal Crom?
he
I
gets to
get
heal
the
from-
heal from the thing.
did you
so
hit?
that-
You hit that attack right? It was shielded
I
block.
did,
Okay.
I just want to point out, you don't have to go out of your way to heal me because I have passive 6 regen for the rest of the fight.
Oh, well,
As long as
it's
I'm
more.
not bloodied.
It's more the attack on that one.
Okay.
It's healing surge plus what?
2d10.
Yeah, I can just up here somewhere. That's surge plus 15.
Oh, okay.
I think actually no, that doesn't have healer's gloves in it. I should put healer's gloves in there.
There's so many fucking things.
Oh,
dude.
I actually already did heal. Hang on.
But then I know you get like your overheal shit, so.
God, this is stupid.
And I'm gonna forge Klyto again, and that's my turn.
I was on 66. So 66, and then I heal for 39 plus 7, or so 50. So 16. I am not, in fact, overhealed, but it's cool enough. Oh, I blocked an attack, so I think this is the optimal time to actually do this.
It scrolls so
How about
fast.
scrolls?
It's like,
Alright, are we done here?
oh,
Yeah.
my turn's done, yeah.
Okay.
Here,
To
I hit
make
the
the save,
enter
you did.
button.
Cool.
Here we go.
Does my thing work?
Oh.
Yes.
Well,
Oh, if I enter, does it automatically move to the next token?
It does, yes.
Oh, okay. I messed you up there.
Is it only gifts that don't move the chat up?
That
Might
one
be.
moved. I don't know. It
I
moved
know,
one of my
but,
chats
like-
up, but not the other one. I don't know.
Oh,
I just
was gonna
deleted
say
mine.
it seems like every time the gifts come in, they don't move the chat, but when it's an image, it does.
I don't know how it works. Thought. Oh, right, that's how it works. Alright, Sarah's gonna lay into this guy.
I don't think I can make a macro that
Oh.
scrolls the chat for you.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Nice.
She's gonna spend a healing surge, do an extra 3d10 damage,
Oh.
Oh,
Vampire crits.
which maximizes, I guess. So I'm just gonna add 30 to the damage roll here.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, I forgot about that. She take 8 more damage.
Yeah, so just fucking crumps this guy for 106 damage with Unleashed Fury. What a fucking name for a power.
I really hope what I did works, because I have something to say to this bitch when she dies.
Got some choice
Uh,
words for you.
Uh-huh. Let her last breaths be me making that speech at her.
Alright, so there's that. Boss is in trouble. I'm gonna shoot Kaz. Hit. Be bonked. I almost did the combat dumped everyone's initiative.
Wow.
Oh no.
You get bonked in Kaz.
No. Bloodied.
My
You-
friend's
die.
getting bloodied.
Kaz's eyes start fucking glowing.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
bleeding.
Time to flip the token.
Okay. How long does this gate last for?
Like a minute or
I'm
something.
sustaining it every turn.
Okay, so if I pop over there now, I can pop back next turn.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna do
Unless
that.
they dispel it.
Right.
In which case, I still got you covered.
I'm gonna
He's
pop
just
over
gonna
there,
toss you.
and I'm going to target both of them. Target both of them. Why can't I target both of them?
Hold shift.
Hold shift.
I am. It's right clicking.
Oh,
Like it's pulling up the right click menu.
don't do that. Use Shift T. Target.
Okay. There we go. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Is this a range attack?
It's a burst. Close burst 3.
Okay. Okay, miss on him, hit on her.
Okay. So she gets dazed. He gets ongoing 5 lightning, and when she saves from the dazed, then she gets 5 ongoing
Would you like to
lightning.
roll damage?
I would like to roll damage.
It might kill her.
That's plus 7 damage. Please add plus 7 damage.
And half damage to the other guy.
Nice.
Hey!
Nice.
And Kazmeac, do you want healing?
Can I do the thing?
What thing?
Bitch, you wanted to end death? And this.
Oh my god.
Well, oh.
My god.
You didn't
Did I
even get
do
the
it?
killing
Is
blow.
everybody happy?
You did it.
Oh, yeah.
Kazmeac, do you want some
Yeah,
healing?
Wait,
or
did
should
my
I-
sus get deleted? What the hell?
Fuck you.
Kazmeac, do you want healing? Or
I'll
should I
take
give it to Chrome?
I'll take a healing.
I know
Okay.
you're doing it for the sake of the loading and everything. Yeah. That was good.
I don't want a giant shaking ass.
It was good though, wasn't it? And this.
Klyto, is this your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay.
I was waiting this whole combat to do that.
Okay. Nerf this.
I'm satisfied.
Don't forget that he has ongoing 5 lightning.
Isn't that a command in your fucking bot?
Oh, yeah, nerf this.
Do I
There it is.
do I get her soul or anything
Probably if you want it.
for being a cunt and trying to end
Don't
death?
you just take all your souls?
Well, you know how sometimes they get sucked in all special like,
Yeah, well,
and then they give me a power.
I feel like with Dread Frost, it's like sucking souls is like an opt out, not an opt in. You
But
know?
like I didn't get the
It's true.
killing blow. So yeah, nobody reads the fine print on Dreadfrost, so their souls always get taken.
The fine print. All right. Miss on Klyto. Beldwyn, you're up. Oh, Kaiser.
I'm gonna.
I don't want to. If that's like fart ASMR, I definitely want to click on that.
you
should click on it.
yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah.
No, it is.
Yeah, definitely fart.
I
Definitely.
can't lightning bolt any of the minion or the skulkers actually because I think they would all have cover. So I'm just gonna lightning bolt all 3 razor scourges.
You can tell when it's gonna be when they put original in all caps.
You actually have no idea what it's gonna be.
It's only missing this. This is the only thing it's missing.
Listen. You click on the video
Did
and
it
then you
miss?
tell me if you were right.
I did.
Okay.
No, I meant,
Gets
you know
half
when it
damage,
says original in all caps, what happened is gonna happen.
and that guy in the pillar has an extra +7 from the psychic. And
Okay.
I will sustain thing, and that's my turn.
Kazmeac.
Yes. I will take 30 fucking ongoing damage, I believe.
It's 25.
It's 25? Oh, is it only 5 ongoing poison
It's
damage?
only 5 poison, yes.
Did you not
Okay,
save
so
last round, or are these new?
these are new.
Are these new developments?
Yes.
That's why I wanted to heal Chromiac instead. Whoops. My bad.
Doesn't matter.
He's getting temps
I-
from me, and he'll be fine.
I resist 5 because of my Ironheart 2, so I only take 20 damage here. Yay! Okay, and does it grab end if I just push him away from me?
If you push him out of your reach, out of his reach rather, which
Yeah,
he has
okay.
reach to because it's a scourge.
I mean, okay, if I mountain breaking blow him 4 squares away.
If he falls off off into the pit, then yes.
Okay, cool. I'm going to try and do that.
Don't
Can't you just, like- Climb on the spider web.
No, it's not enough to hold weight.
And also, he's not
I
a
asked
spider.
if we could
He's
walk
a
on
drow.
it. And
You might have spider shapeshifting.
$38 hit.
Yes.
Okay.
+7 damage.
+7 and +5.
is he gonna this is Sparta him? Please do it.
He falls into the pit.
Nice.
Does he get us like? I think you get a saving throw.
Yeah, he felt the same.
Oh, okay.
He falls down into the pit, and spiders start coming out of the holes
Yeah,
and
so
start
now
eating him.
Now, Chromiak, you're supposed to yell, "This is Ingvar!"
That is exactly what I'm doing, but I can't scream because people
Cringe.
are being in this house.
Okay, Kazmeac, I'm shooting you.
I did
Natural
it
one,
for
very
you.
good.
Could I still move?
He
though?
shoots his friend instead.
Could I have still moved for my turn?
Yeah. Oh yeah, sure.
Saves. Because now that I'm slowed, right? Yeah, I'm slowed. Well, in that case, I move into over there. Remember? So I get 11 temps and make 2 saves actually. One against the slow, and one against the poison damage. Cool. Great.
You're
With
welcome.
a +7 to saves, I succeeded on both of them.
Barely.
Very
Barely.
good. All right.
The turn order is getting slightly shorter now. We're getting there.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Oh, natural 20 on Crom.
Great.
Goodbye, temps.
You're stowed again.
I mean,
Rayne.
that's great. How much damage was that?
It's 13.
Time to start cleaning up
I
these arts.
resist. I have resistance to critical damage.
It didn't do it. Sure.
I have resist 5 against critical damage from against critical hits.
Crits do less damage than normal hits. Okay, good to know.
I have
It's
resist
10,
10
we have,
because
yeah.
we did reach a milestone, so I only took 3 damage from this attack.
Okay. You're still slowed, bitch. Take your turn,
All
Alter.
that matters when he's on a fucking platform 4 squares wide.
Yes, don't have your minions crit me. It don't work.
Yeah, just don't crit. Just aim worse.
You can fly now?
Who can fly?
Transfer target there.
Rayne?
Who?
Green Cool is
This
fly.
guy over here.
Okay. Yeah, Rayne has like raven wings.
Yeah, that's what on Angel Wings gives her wings. Like Red Bull.
Okay.
Them wings.
Wow, sell out.
Is Rayne envy?
No.
Okay. Rayne is still a grill.
Oh, okay.
That still works.
Okay,
Oh,
goodbye.
wait. Does it? I don't know.
We get 7 psychic damage.
Against who?
I'm over here.
The minion.
Do very far from the eye. All right,
I can hover, so I'm good.
it's me. I'm going to stab you. Hit. Take 13, bitch. All right. Hey, Beldwyn, you look supple.
Huh?
I missed the part where they
I'm
were
going to try to grab you
minions,
with my scourge.
or I wouldn't have used that.
Try it.
I'm
slippery.
24 against AC.
That's a miss.
Feels fucking bad. Hey, Kaz. Miss. This guy gets devoured alive by spiders.
Wilhelm
He'll fall in the
scream.
pit.
Wilhelm scream.
I have so many Wilhelm screams and stuff I've watched recently. Just like everything has at least a Wilhelm scream in it.
Alright, it's this guy. He's like, whoa, shit, I just got bodied by this lady. I'm gonna hit her. I'm gonna miss. Kazmeac, you're up. She's
I
away.
am slowed. I'm gonna walk back to the portal, which is like back here somewhere. All the way
Right
back
there.
here. Jeez. Alright.
Okay, make your save, bitch. Double move there. There you go. Still poisoned. Oh, you failed
Wait,
your
no.
first save.
No. That's poison, right? So that would be
Oh,
+5.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels dwarf man. Okay, I'll be over there eventually.
Have surrogates to play. Wait. That plant increased in size? How did it increase in size at this level? No. What is it increase in size? Ah, level 29. Okay.
Not quite there yet.
Not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. Sorry. Well, she's gonna shift here and punch this guy in the face. Nope. Maybe, actually. No. Nope. She rolled a 2. Can't do anything about that. Kaz. Natural 20. Wait, where'd Kaz go? Kaz not there. Crom,
Oh,
natural.
yeah.
Fuck you. God
Kaz
damn it.
left.
No, I'm shooting Klyto. She's new. He's not poisoned. Take that, Gibbs. Take 13 damage and you're slowed by poison.
What was the hit?
Natural 20.
Yeah, I think that misses.
Okay. You may take your turn. You're slowed.
So I can move half my speed.
You can move 2 squares.
I can move 2 squares. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Crom, you'll still have your saving throw benefit when you make your next save.
Mhm.
So the end of your turn.
Yep. Could you give me a saving throw, sir?
Oh yeah, for sure. I totally do that.
He's got places to be.
Yep.
It says that I do not have any left, but I definitely do. So just take one. Healing starts +11.
Okay, hang on. Heal +11.
And then I'm going to use an animate Arbalaster just to make Titus scramble to get more tokens on the board.
Nice.
This one we already have.
Oh, good. I'll put it like
And-
here.
I get to make a save from your thing, right?
Yes, you do.
Yo. No longer slowed.
And then the Arbalaster is going to attack that dude.
Ass blaster.
Gotchi.
Got you, base.
Catch base.
26 to hit.
Your turn?
Does 26 hit?
No, I said no.
Oh, I didn't hear. I'm gonna move the. Oh, I can't move. Can you move the eyeball 3 squares down, please?
Excuse
you.
me, that's a hand.
The
Handball.
handball.
Just draw an eyeball in the middle of the palm.
Pan's
Hand
Labyrinth.
ball. Is that like hand egg?
No, that's American rugby.
Beldwyn.
Kazmeac, would you like to swap places with Beldwyn?
If you want to stand in the middle of the room, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, I cast Dimension Switch as a move action. Burst 10, which I think hits Kazmeac just perfectly. And you get to go fight them mans down there, and I'm gonna pew some dudes up here.
Nice.
Oh, hi,
I'm gonna
Beldwyn.
target this skulker on the top left and magic missile him. Let's see if it's a minion or not.
It definitely is.
Oh, it is? Alright.
Yep.
Which one you pinging?
14 damage. The skulker on the top left.
Pinged.
I
That's my
imagine
turn.
that Beldwyn conjured a light switch and flipped it.
Yeah. Crom. There are some drow.
Yeah, there are. I am going to try and knock this one in the pit also. Hello, friend. Would you like to get eaten by spiders? You would do it to others, so you might as well take it, you know?
But what if feeding to the spiders makes the ritual go?
Whatever.
Live by the spider, die
Okay.
by the spider.
I critically miss anyways.
I know.
He is marked though.
Take that.
Crit fail table.
That's true. There's a crit fail table.
Oh yeah, that's right. Let's go.
Oh,
It is not a miss automatically, but 25 is still a miss. Did I say you get a reroll? Hold on, I might have changed that.
I now don't like Kazmeac because he's trying to end death.
The power's unexpected. It's not. But it was an roll, so whatever.
Yep.
Alright, hey, Beldwyn. 28 against AC.
that's a miss.
Sorry, 38 against AC.
That's a hit.
Dink, and you're slowed by a poison.
Owie.
Welcome to the club.
It sucks over here.
Oh, that
I don't know
was
why you
pretty
came
squishy.
over here.
Yeah, why do you think we all left?
32 against AC Beldwyn.
Shield.
Okay.
Shisha.
Mark him and just.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I'm gonna fly down here.
What's your fucking movement speed?
My fly speed is 11.
Why is your fly speed 11?
Because my daily adds 4 to my fly speed and allows me to hover.
Your
Pretty
fly
good.
speed increases by 4. Do you naturally have a fly speed?
My fly speed was is the same as my walking speed. It's 7.
Oh.
When I got my path or whatever.
Yeah,
And I
the
got
my
stance.
wings.
Hey, Kazmeac, you're in front of me.
Oh wait, and I get to heal by 6.
Yeah, I'm in
It's
front.
40 against AC.
40 is a hit.
You're grabbed again.
Okay.
I'm giving you the good suck.
I would like to hit you back with my strike backs.
Oh, I didn't even bust through your temps.
Yeah, because I got overhealed last turn.
What is this, TF2? Hit.
Yeah, evidently.
Yeah, Crom's the heavy.
Oh wait, my fly speed is 6, but I move 9 squares.
Funny thing, right? This pushes you 1.
Oh no,
Make a save or fucking fall.
I'm just
into
back
the
here
pit.
uber charging, you know.
he makes the save.
Okay.
Whew. I do not want to go into the spider pit.
Yeah.
Hello, Arrow, Beldwyn. 30 against AC.
Miss.
Because of shield.
Because my
okay?
shield would still be up, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rayne, miss. This guy, Sarah, miss. Kaz.
Charge this man.
Kill us poor man. I'll get there eventually, Sonny. I should miss after all that.
35.
That's a hit.
Bonk.
I've been bonked.
Bonk.
Alright, Sarah, do you want to be useful? Yeah,
Vampire
Yeah.
slam.
that's what it's called. It's called a vampire slam.
Did you eat that guy?
Yeah, she crumped him.
Through the pit.
I mean, that's the guy she crit for like 106 damage.
No, yeah.
She bloodied him in one punch.
Nice.
Klyto?
Does my magic weapon affect the crossbow?
No.
Okay. I'm going to magic weapon this dude. I'm going to animate Arblaster. Animate Ice Blaster that dude. Oh,
Also, crit fail table.
Which guy was this?
the one I targeted. I will roll on the
He was
crit
over
tail.
the top left skulker.
I can't fucking talk today.
Very hard to see which one he's targeted.
Top left, sorry.
Okay.
That's the crit fail table roll.
Okay, so normal miss.
Okay, and here's my damage.
Okay, they're minions. Want to roll on the crit table?
Okay,
You have literally 1 HP. Cool. Goodbye.
cool. And then move the eye palm down 3 squares, please.
Beldwyn,
And now he's in range.
which minion are you deleting?
Huh. Difficult. The one on the bottom, southwest.
Okay.
I do something
goodbye.
real cool. Okay. Oh. And I do like a fadeaway. I magic missile and kill him, but then I step through the portal and like give a salute. I don't know.
I don't know. It seemed like
And I'm back over here.
your magic missile was a little premature there.
Well, Kazmeac.
Hey man, it's a loaded gun.
Hey, man.
I am going to Tide of Iron. Our customer. It's a 32 hit.
I don't know. It says probable miss.
It is.
That is a miss.
Okay.
Oh shit! I zoomed in.
Is breaking out of a grab your move action?
It is a move action. Yes.
I found the rest of the village. Shit.
What?
Everybody's covered in webs.
Yeah, they're all fucking dead. He escaped. You still take the ongoing 20 though.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot.
I pinged you. I already pinged you.
Oh. Okay.
You were on rep though. Alright, hello, it's me. Rayne, 39 against AC.
Yup.
Die.
Hmm.
Rayne.
I should have just gone here. I'm gonna ship there. Because I won't fuck up my thing. All I have to do is hit them.
It's true. Yeah, Avengers, not great at cleaning up minions. Cool. Bye. Fuck that guy. Alright, this guy explodes.
Cool.
This guy also explodes.
I cleaved.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well done.
I used my crit to cleave the minions.
Well, that's certain anything.
I'm gonna fly over here and start untying this guy.
I'm doing the robot and dancing around on the platform with the crossbow
And then-
floating around me.
Well, I'm just gonna go around and untie all the people and bring them over here.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna,
Yeah.
like,
You bring
Re-
them over
you
to Kaz
rescue
and
the
he'll
villagers.
start checking them out, making sure they're doing okay.
And these should be tieflings, but I didn't have tiefling tokens.
it's
So, be foreigners. Just imagine that.
Do any of them look like worse for wear? They have any injuries or anything?
Yeah, they're malnourished and pretty beat up, but they're alive.
Can I roll heal on them, kind of
Yeah, you can
do what I can.
I got some healing juice left. Dump
So-
some on them.
Yeah, you guys,
If we would have waited a day, would they be dead?
yes.
Fuck you guys.
Neutral good, by the way.
You know what though? I'm not. At least we didn't let them end death. I forgot about the ending death until I read the note again, and so I would have also been very gung ho to
Yeah.
go to the mines
No
immediately.
resting.
So I wouldn't have put up I wouldn't have actually
Alright.
done that.
So,
I just forgot.
you guys, I assume you loot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
She had this on her that she was using likely as some sort of focus. Eh.
In the party loop?
I just showed it to players. Did not pop up.
Nope.
Nope.
Did not.
Caminus crystal?
Yeah, it's a consume. It's a Caminus crystal.
Hmm. What's residuum?
Magic ritual dust.
It sounds like a Beldwyn thing.
Huh? So these can only be applied to non. They can't be special items.
Rarity of rare or below. Artifact is above that. But you could slap it on your Tenebrous Shower +3 to make it a Shroud +4.
Yep. Or we could use it on my
Oh.
Hammer Shield +3.
Or on my Fey Touch Drowmass +3. You guys want to roll for it?
Sure.
I
No,
don't
you
have
guys
my
can roll.
rarities
I don't
marked on
wanna-
anything.
It's... You can't use it on your artifacts, is what that means. Everything else is rare or below.
Oh. So just my hammer is the only thing I can use it on.
Oh!
In my sword. Forehead.
Anyone else rolling for it?
I don't have anything fancy besides my sword.
What plus is your sword at?
Our sword's an artifact.
Yeah. I just meant I don't think I have anything worth using it on. And my sword
You can
is an
increase.
artifact,
You can increase your armor from +3 to +4.
so... Oh.
Fratly, do you want to roll?
This,
I'll roll
look,
if Alter rolls.
Alter rolled.
I rolled
You
a
have to roll a 20 or Crom gets it. You did not roll
Easy.
a 20.
I was missing the other half of the 20 there.
Mind if I roll?
Wait,
Fuck
what
you.
is it called again? I forget. I don't have enough dragon points or whatever.
DKP.
Yeah, I don't have enough DKP for this.
So, Kaz, what are you bunking up?
My Hammer Shield.
Oh yeah, that's right. It stands for Dragon Kick Penis. I forgot about that.
Dragon kill points.
Yeah, I know, but I remember it by saying Dragon Kick Penis.
It's a mnemonic.
I'm glad you have a mnemonic like that.
Well, I don't play WoW anymore, so I forgot it. Not that Dragon whatever points are a thing anymore.
No, you can't. In BFA, WoW was like, hey, what if we made raid loot worse?
Yep.
So the difference between the Caminus Crystal
In BFA, they were like, what if we made everything worse?
target.
True. So you're operating your hammer shield?
Yep.
So
I
it
have
is.
Hammer Shield +3.
Oh, and so okay. What is an avalanche weapon?
It does an extra D10 damage on it.
Oh, so an avalanche is +3 is 21,000. So you get 84,000 residual.
Damn.
That's valuable for me.
Here, have it. Have
That
it
is
all.
that is just the price of upgrading. Is what that is.
Damn.
The whole there's a giant pile of dust at his feet now.
Basically, yes.
He's to shovel it into a bucket and put it in his bag of holding.
No. I did the math wrong. Sorry.
Oh.
You get 21,000 residual. Sorry.
Okay.
Scammed.
I did the math upside down.
Skamaz.
That's still like 4 strongholds that we could build, though. So
Yeah. We'll leave one here for these guys.
Which do you guys think is better? AC +3 or AC +2 and reflex +2?
Depends what your reflex is. AC is the most targeted stat.
But also
My
one is
reflexes-
+4. That's total.
Yeah, my reflex is already pretty high. It's 34. My AC is 1. So I'd probably go with the +3 then.
Your AC is 1, no wonder you get hit so much.
31, sorry.
I don't know if you said 1 or if it cut out.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's just a +4 enhancement bonus. And that's all the difference for you. There you go. You have a powerful weapon now. And a lot of gold that I'll give you guys later.
Nice.
So,
Is there more to this dungeon?
Well, behind there, I didn't have a map for it. But you guys kind of go back in there. It looks like there's a ritual chamber. That's where you guys found the crystal. And a bunch of reagents and other valuables.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Beldwyn's giving me an Arcana check, is what it looks like, or a religion check.
I'm gonna religion because I want to destroy all of their shit.
Check as well.
Rayne, you don't really know what's going on, but you start punching things.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ruin everything.
Beldwyn, so you take a look at this ritual, like while Rayne's smashing it around you, and you're not entirely sure the purpose of the ritual is. It looks like what it likely was to empower another ritual, and this itself wouldn't be anything close to powerful enough to do what they were claiming to try to do.
And death.
Yes.
So wait, there could still be another ritual somewhere else.
So it looks like this was just a ritual to power, or to give power to another, more powerful ritual.
God damn it, I bet
This
it's
was
something Grotar is doing.
This is a sub-ritual.
Yeah.
This is a
Yeah.
sub-ritual. Well, I mean, the last
Little ritual of the
remaining
greater ritual.
the last remaining area we have not checked at the church, right? So, I guess we go there and see.
That's not entirely true.
It's not.
But now
Oh, yeah,
we're
that's
like,
the house.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
there's the creepy manor.
now we're like actually
Uh,
fucked and actually need a long rest.
Are we... Do you guys want to take your break now, or are we going to just power through?
I already have coffee.
Done for whatever.
We need like 2-minute bio, and that's about it.
Okay. Quick bio.
Quick
Well,
bio.
okay.
The DM is gone.
Quick, draw dicks.
No. There we go. Holy shit. I hate this place.
Well, well, well.
Why was there sussy?
Just because you weren't here.
Take away your chat privileges.
Hmm.
I'm just banned from the game.
Hmm.
Who's getting banned?
Me.
Nice.
Why
Everyone's
does that?
getting banned.
Why does that 4chan screenshot have a Republican logo on it? Do they have like tags in 4chan now?
Probably.
That's so fucking ridiculous. God.
Oh, say, can you see? Ah, fuck my ass, dude.
Why is that even on 4chan anyway?
I mean, there's less like shitty parts of 4chan.
Yeah, there's like
Mhm.
100 different boards on 4chan.
You mean
4chan
there's
is
a
still
part-
very, very shitty. Like,
It's
extremely shitty.
I mean, yeah, I'm saying there's like less shitty parts.
There's a part where they have semi-constructive takes.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Absolutely not.
Like, the majority of 4chan is just fucking, like, straight up Nazis.
Most of
Oh,
it,
I
yeah.
know.
Well, no. I would say the most of it is degenerative weep shit, and a very small part is concentrated Nazi.
I think
I would say
I think most
something
of the
if we weren't
Nazis have moved
Muted
elsewhere.
here. We're
No,
not.
I'd be
muted,
You were
right?
not muted.
All right.
This was not a long enough break to mute. I only mute because I put music on, and that way it's not.
Alright.
You guys talking over the music?
Probably not a good Twitch chat, then.
Be good to continue.
I'm typing it.
We're taking a long rest, right?
I would assume so.
Yeah. If we kind of like eliminated the threat here, I'm not gonna mention we can just find a place to hole up. Or Beldwyn can use his campfire.
Hold up
I've got
inside the
plenty
mine.
of stuff to make it with.
Or I can hit Beldwyn with fiery fidelity and turn him to the campfire.
As a wizard, I am okay with this experiment.
He might get a little singed, but yeah.
I can handle fire.
You lose 10 health, we gain like 50 health. It's a net positive.
Nobody even attacks me anyways, you know?
I saw you get shot a little bit in there.
I did. I took one for the team. Ugh. Oh,
And,
it stings. Gotta patch me up.
So are we gonna long rest now?
Yes.
Just sleep it off.
By the way, that poison was slowed, fail, save, enfeebled, second failed save, unconscious.
Oh, shit.
Unconscious.
Man, imagine not being a dwarf in this encounter.
I didn't get hit by poison.
Imagine not being a dwarf and getting hit by poison in this encounter.
There you go. I just don't get hit, forehead. Do we have any more action points after a long rest, or is that another combat?
It just resets to 1.
Okay.
If
I
you
actually
have
do
one,
not
you still
have
have one.
the campfire ritual anymore.
I think it's fine though.
I don't need to sleep. I will stand watch.
Alright. Let's go down and Philly. Guys, head east. Stop off at this little mausoleum here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that
Mhm.
what it is? I thought that was like grandma's cabin or something.
No, it's a church. Graveyard thing.
Is this where they lay
Ancient
people that are dead to
tomb.
rest?
Are we keeping Sarah Drezza with us?
That's up to you all.
Or we want
Let's
someone
get
else?
Axios in here.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
religious based
Swap
man.
them around.
Why am I so
I
slow?
mean, Livia, but yes.
Livia was literally, an
Yeah.
angel.
He is a monk and also a tiefling, which is
Mieflin, if you would. I wouldn't, but you might.
Or Tonk.
I'm kind of mad that the Thieflings is an actual lore canon thing in the Pathfinder universe. Thieflings is a gang of thieving tieflings.
Very good. They saw the opportunity, they took it.
Yeah.
Copyrighted. Original idea. Please do not steal.
They appear in the Wrath of the Righteous game.
Oh no, they
God
steal a
damn
lot.
it! I never made it that far.
They appear like relatively at the start, but they appear in the
Oh.
video game. I don't know if
Oh, in
they
the
are
video
in
game.
Yeah.
I played the adventure path. I haven't played the video game yet. I'm going to eventually, probably.
The video game is kind of fucked.
Shit. I know they fucked the first one up.
I mean, it's not bad fucked. It's just fucked.
Of course. Fucked.
Does this
Yep.
place seem peaceful?
There's definitely an aura of peace here, yes, but it's also a crypt. Doesn't seem like it's been super well maintained.
Let us.
Nature has
Arcana
begun to
check.
reclaim this place.
Arcana check as we go forward.
Yeah.
Are we perceptioning? I opened my calculator by accident.
We're fucking perceiving.
We are perceiving the astral plane.
I'm not perceiving the astral plane. I'm perceiving the
Eyes
mundane plane.
wide open.
Barely.
Wide shut.
Hey, look, Klyto, a box.
Oh hey,
Is-
do you want me to go see what's inside?
Well, you're probably gonna do that anyways, Klyto, so might as well.
I open the box. I check the box for traps.
Let me stand out of dart range here.
The box does not appear to be trapped.
I open the box.
The box has already been looted.
Debated.
There is nothing in here, Rayne. Why would you do that?
Because you like to open boxes.
There could
I
have been
like
something
treasure.
in there. You wouldn't know there was something in there unless you checked, though.
What if there was something in there?
It's a 50-50 that there was something in there. There wasn't.
I think that's how math works.
And then most likely-
Mhm. Checks out. I am a calculator after all.
Anyways,
You have as much tech in you as the first moon landing equipment did, right?
The moon is cheese.
But
That
they-
thing had the basic computing power of a typical calculator. And it still made it
Back
to
then
the
they did all
moon.
the calculations by hand.
there's
Look,
another
Klyto would have
door
thought
back there.
the moon landing was fake and it was an elaborate hoax by the orcs. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's true.
All right.
or it's
Is
like
there-
whatever that movie where the Nazis leave to go on the moon.
I do a perception check in here.
Okay.
Orcs on the moon. Yeah, this guy.
Moon orcs.
The first one's great. The second one is less great.
Why did they make two? What
I
the
don't know.
fuck?
The first one was fine. They could have
Cool.
left it there. They could have left it there.
I love critically failing. At least it's
It
not
looks like there's a door up there.
Was there a magical nexus in this place?
Yes.
I will check the door for traps.
Doesn't seem trapped.
Are
look back.
these tombs over here?
Yeah.
As the party comes closer, I'll open the door.
Hmm.
Check for traps again in this room.
I'm keeping your sample.
Okay.
Is that what the magical nexus is?
It might be.
Peepers. I'm peepersing.
Religion
Can
or
I-
Arcana?
Can I have magical peepers?
Sure.
I'm peeping with my
There's
third
definitely some
eye.
powerful magic emanating from inside there. It may be unwise to disturb the dead.
Hey, Kazmeac, help me open this thing.
Oh my god.
Absolutely not, Klyto. I want to take a closer look and kind of see like if there's any markings or anything like whose crypt this might be.
If there's any markings or was any identification, they've long since been lost to time. This place has been exposed to air for the trees going in here, and exposure to the elements has worn the rocks smooth. It might be a powerful enchantment to guard their belongings.
Beldwyn, is
Many
there
other things.
any magic lingering here?
Yeah,
there's definitely magic
this
in
thing
there.
is super magical.
But is
There's
it
ma-
bad magic, or is it just like something to protect the tomb?
It's hard to tell, but I would strongly, well, Rayne and I have an obligation to protect and respect the dead.
I was gonna say, if it's not one of the things like we've seen, then we should just leave it alone.
Of course.
If it's
I
nothing
was just...
that's gonna hurt. Well, I'm talking to Klyto, who's like, help me
yeah.
open this thing. If it's something that's not gonna hurt anybody, then we're gonna leave it alone.
It's been here for a long time and hasn't hurt anybody.
Yes, but what if our enemies come and open it and try to use the magic from this thing?
I think it's a
Magic.
trap, right?
It's a defense mechanism, probably.
But we do not know what it is defending.
The dead.
That's not a great excuse.
And whatever's in there, Klyto, is not ours.
I don't want to take it. I just want to see.
Oh my god.
You should.
No.
I'm just staring at it.
I will grab him by the arm and start walking him this way.
What's Klyto's strength? 13.
Mm.
What's Kazmeac's strength? 23. Okay.
I go.
Let's
I'm
go,
pushing.
son.
I'm pushing. We need to take one of those hand dollies with us and just stick Klyto on it when he's being obstinate.
Where's his off switch?
It's gotta be back here somewhere.
Alright. That's, you guys are heading out there.
Mhm.
On to the next place.
You.
Oh, that was boring. Disappointed.
At least we know it's not bad.
Yep.
Whoa, was this 3D?
Yeah,
Whoa.
Did you make it for
Production.
this?
I did.
Is that with the dungeon alchemist thing?
Yeah.
Nice.
I like it.
It does all the lighting stuff for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
And the collision and
Alright.
everything.
Feels like I'm playing a video game.
It almost feels like you are Spider-Man.
I'm
Alright.
peeping again.
I am peeping for traps.
Was there a arcane nexus here as well? And if yes, how do we go about finding it?
Nope, I didn't do that.
Make the wizard do it.
Certainly not in this room.
Well, who's coming with us this time?
Finish the gander.
Okay. I don't have a dragon.
Yeah, if it becomes relevant.
Do spider web.
Is this just, like, broken walls here?
Yeah.
A stairwell down.
There sure is.
I will peepers in this room.
Not see anything in this room.
Keep sensing for magical conduits.
Which way do these stairs go, Kazmeac?
Down.
These stairs go down.
Ah, thank you.
By Warforged, can you keep the dwarves around? The Warforged don't know what direction the worst stairs go.
Dark Tide's maybe finally coming out this year. A few months.
Sausage.
Yeah. September, I think.
Mm.
Yeah. Copium.
Copy.
Who is it? Gene Stealers again?
Yep.
Okay.
Copious amounts of Gene Stealers.
Was it Gene Stealers or was it just full Tyranids?
No, it's Gene Stealers.
Okay. Which were retconned into being Tyranids?
I think it's the other way. I mean,
And I think Gene Stealers came first, and then they made the Tyranids, and they were like, "Oh, the Gene Stealers were the vanguard of the Tyranid all along."
yay.
He looks around shiftily.
Our lore is
Yes.
very cohesive.
Yes, our lore is not based on what will sell most plastic.
Yeah. Anyways, I guess we head down the stairs. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You
You
guys
first.
descend down the stairs as hewn stone gives way to a much older carvings. Much older.
How old?
Thousands of years. Dwarves.
I was trying to give
How
Kazmeac
old is
an
it?
excuse to press
It's
the
so
button.
old.
The
How old is
the
it?
air becomes stiffer, and the smell of sulfur begins to tickle your noses.
Nobody else used to watch 70s game shows when they were a kid.
I know,
True.
I got that.
Okay, cool.
I used to watch Games
Stark.
Network all the time.
Yeah, that was where it was at. Better than
Oh, I-
cartoons.
I hadn't turned on global illumination on you. Wait a moment.
It's so dark.
I'm blind.
I would like to turn on my eyes, please.
There you go. Jesus Christ.
Oh shit!
Is this the infinite? Is this the void? Am I home?
Oh, who's that up there?
He's not supposed to be there yet. Whoops.
Oh fuck. He's
Spoilers!
ruined.
I mean, you guys are gonna call him here.
We're
no,
in
no, we're not.
space.
We're gonna
Okay,
we're
I
gonna
mean-
break the time continuum now.
That's true. You
Klyto
could.
is just amazed at this and just starts walking forward just immediately.
How are we in space
we-
right now?
In front of this towering altar is what appears to be the void beyond the skies.
Cthulhu?
Cthulhu! Is that you?
Grandpa?
This is
Cthulhu?
amazing.
Grampy Thulu.
We're gonna get fucked by running up here.
What are all these
fucking
like
steps?
sticking out here?
Look like claws or horns, perhaps.
Alright, as I get closer up there, I'm going to make a Arcana check.
There's a religion
Yes,
down here.
this is a magical nexus of incredible potent power. There is a what did you say, Alter?
Does religion checks count here?
Yes. Rayne, this is the remnants of a massive planar gate.
Oh god. Wait, in this time period, that's still allowed, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to touch it.
Klyto, you know if you fly into space, you don't ever come back, right?
I think it's his destiny, Rayne. Maybe the
Alright.
void is what calls him.
He's gonna be like Bender in that one episode of Futurama.
Become a god?
Yeah. And then lose everything
Cool.
anyway.
And fuck it
How
up.
two
Yeah,
of
that
his
sounds like
characters are
Klyto.
gods.
Yeah, and then we're
Lot
gonna have
of-
to
lot
find a
of
giant
similarities.
telescope to locate him, and then ugh.
Bite my shiny metal ass.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of Bender similarities for sure.
He's Bender's useful.
Yeah.
Jokes. Klyto
What's on
is
this
very
table?
useful. Looks like some old ritual components.
Ooh, Beldwyn,
Interesting.
you should put those in this cauldron-looking crater thing up here and see what happens.
Hey, maybe we should call Corvaster nudge nudge.
That doesn't happen in this universe.
Hmm.
That's the other universe. The multiverse is, very complex.
This is where the multiverse melds.
This is what Corvaster wanted us to find, right?
I mean, it's literally the last option, so I suppose so.
And it's pretty epic, so I'm assuming he is into these types of things. So maybe I send him a message because we know that this is what we were supposed to find, because I don't know what to do here.
I feel like something of this scale, he How would nobody know about this?
I'm getting an urge to jump in. Does
No,
anybody else get that
no,
feeling, that urge?
no,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no.
Anyways, yes, call him.
All right, I'm calling Corvaster.
Titus, did you put that picture of space back there yourself?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say you should use the new telescope image.
Are you using some of your word count to say bring?
Why are
I don't
you
know if
bringing?
there's a
Telephones don't exist. Right,
Klyto,
so
if you want to jump, I'll tie some rope to you. Like
It's just a noise that felt good in his head. That's
Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's see what Corvaster says first.
A few minutes later, in a poof of magic. Oh hey, what a surprise! This guy is here.
Hey, Dr.
Yeah.
Strange.
He appears, looks around. Yes, this. What I was expecting. What do you all think it is?
I think it's big.
all. What did I say it
Good,
was?
correct. The remnants of a planar portal.
A planar
void.
portal.
Very good.
The portal.
I think this is
This-
mysterious, and I want to know more about it.
Yes, this was used a long time ago.
You know what? I bet someone did. I bet they saw a creepy-looking torch stand and they put a torch in it, and then suddenly, boom!
The infinite malignity of the stars.
And then
And you guys get diddled by the fucking shambler.
I want a Shambler plushie so bad. It's so cute.
The as Koresh says,
I feel bad
it
killing it.
seems like it was used a long time ago. The barrier between the planes is weak here. This is what they're looking for. This is what they're going to use.
To end death.
What's this?
Oh, you know, they just said they were gonna do something like end death. Can I show him the note?
Sure. Koresh looks at it. He, for the first time, you guys see him look like a little surprised. He furrows his brow.
We killed the Lester, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell him we killed her, but I don't know if that puts an end to it or not. It seemed like it was a ritual powering a greater ritual. And it would make sense that Grotar would want to end death.
Yes, this might speak to an attempt. On the Raven Queen, certainly this was what it would seem like. This might go deeper than I suspected. But for now, like I said, my belief is that Daskenor's plan is to use this. Doesn't really know about this place. He will soon. To open a gate and bring forth a massive army. You have smaller gates in the city, but only something like this would be something like an avatar of Asmodeus or something would be able to pass through. So there's only one thing to do.
Open
Destroy
it.
The duality.
Both of those answers are correct. We do need to destroy this gate, but it can only be done on the other side.
Oh, good.
And then, of course, you will be trapped there.
Yep.
But that can be used to our advantage. I'm already thinking of a plan. Hold on. Calculating. Contemplating. Idea. It was already going to be a problem to get you all into the city. It's quite locked down. But I suspect their vigilance is less coming from hell.
We're going back to hell.
Oh, man.
What is
Yes.
this? The third time?
Yes. You'll be in there longer this time, though, of course.
Is this Devil May Cry 2?
If you can travel there and find the portals that they are using to bring troops into Simperius, you'll be able to jump into the depth of the city, bypassing the army they have waiting for you. I'm so brilliant I astound myself sometimes.
Can I at least have a cool motorcycle?
Only if you do the Thriller dance.
So, let me get this straight. We are going through this portal in front of us to go to hell, to go through another portal into Semperius.
Well, more importantly, you're going through this portal to close this portal and destroy it on the other side so they can't use it. And then you're going to find a way to get to Semperius through hell. That seems like the best plan.
Will this...
Handle it.
So,
You're basically hell veterans.
but we go through this portal, and it will take us to hell on the other side?
Yes.
Okay.
Beldwyn, would you care
Yes.
to give me some assistance here?
I will do my best.
Yes, we're going to concentrate on reopening the portal here. Do as I do. Give me Arcana.
All right.
Okay. Corvaster and you trace some motions, and in front of you, a crackle quickly erupts into a massive roar.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, I know
that's
that
pretty
heat.
cool.
That is one hell of a portal.
Yeah, it looks like hell.
Was that a pun?
Hmm.
Was that a pun, Kazmeac?
Yep, it sure was.
I'm very, very proud of you.
Oh my god.
Well,
Good
that's
luck for
what I
the
do, I guess.
Jump, run, and jump.
Good luck, everyone.
Alright.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, well-
I spread my wings and I pick him up and take him with me.
Ah!
Into hell we go. Whoop.
Do the NPCs come with us?
You could take... Yes, they will come with you.
All of them?
We get into the Semperius too. And that is where we will end.
Really fucking hate wizards.
You all go to level 19.
Well, it's not really his fault that we had to go through a hell portal.
And you guys...
Not this time. Or
Oh,
maybe it is.
you guys
Maybe we
are-
didn't have to go
You
there
guys
at
are
all.
so... Find this in there. You got another Camus crystal.
More dust. Magic
No.
armor plus 5. Is it time to roll for it?
And also, you find this item.
What is it?
Boots of speed?
Oh.
Boots of Speed. And also, I need to do some math here. Your guys' new gold total is that. Come on. There you go.
Holy shit!
Almost doubled.
God damn, dude.
Welcome to higher level 4th edition. This will be nothing in a few levels.
Uh-huh.
Where? The fuck is my shit? Here we go.
So the +5 Camus crystal will remove the Fey Touched property, like gain item bonus to initiative checks.
Yeah. It makes it just +5 magic armor.
Okay.
Are we rolling for this?
I would like to roll for that.
Okay.
You guys can have that. I'm
That's
just
a pretty strong opener, right? Fuck you!
Oh,
He got it! He
I'm
got
gonna
it!
roll as well because I figure there's not gonna be any shops in hell.
Okay.
I'm also going to roll just for the fun of it.
So now, not to be that guy, TM, but just so we all have the information, Beldwyn has +4 armor. Rayne is wearing +3 armor. No, you're not. Rayne has +4 armor.
Do I?
Rayne has a You're not wearing that +3 major armor.
Oh.
I have +3 armor.
I don't
You're
even
wearing-
know what I'm wearing.
You're wearing the Mindweave armor that gives you the daily that lets you fly and become insubstantial.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, cool. Beldwyn, you getting the Camus crystal then, I guess?
yes.
So I will delete this from the loot list and change your robes to +5.
Oh.
When is the next time we'll be able to go shopping, do you think?
Probably a couple sessions.
Sorry?
Probably a couple sessions after you guys get out of hell.
Can I just delete this magic armor that because I started with that? Or does it sell?
I mean, you can sell it.
Okay. I'll just drag it in there then.
Yeah, them boots
Basic
look good
magic
on,
armor.
a dwarf.
Yeah, +2 speed on stubby dwarf legs, poggers.
So that I don't get my armor confused anymore.
Okay, so just a reminder, you guys are now level 19, which means you are replacing one of your daily powers.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
One of your daily attack powers, to be clear. You probably have one at 5, 9, and 15, unless you kept one from an earlier level, Kazmeac.
Yep.
It's my signature spell. Can't get
It
rid of
is?
it.
Yeah. I kept punishing that too.